Hello, everybody, and how is everybody doing tonight? As I can read over here, Juanson, you found a recipe for witch's candy, which is interesting, but you are missing the witch's butter, right? I'm sure you're able to find some type of recipe to find the witch's butter. I don't even know. I've never even heard of witch's butter. What is that composed of? Have you looked at that? Hello to Amy. Hello to beautiful Maria. Hello to Aki. Hello to Juanson. Hello to beautiful A Kids World. We're going to actually start this off over here with Aki, and then I'm going to move on forward. So let's go for it. I'm very intrigued about this witch's butter. Eki, at 1 minute. I know, my beautiful Maria. I know you had a hard day, sweetie. Love sucks. It sucks, Maria. Sometimes it's beautiful, but sometimes it hurts. It's got both sides. It's difficult. Hello, my beautiful MS. How are you doing, lovely? MS, please do post your question. Unless it's already in PayPal, please do post it away. Eki, you would like to have the blunt deck? Absolutely. Let's go for the blunt deck. It's a fungus, isn't it? Well, why not? Okay. Oh, my beautiful Maria. My beautiful Maria. They say, as much as we absolutely hated everybody, they still do say that tears are... is truly what heals the soul, what heals the heart. I know, I read it all earlier, my lovely sweetie. Eki, let's put a new timestamp for Eki. Questions in PayPal. Thank you, MS. You will be right after Eki, my lovely. So let's start this off. I am into a dark place at 2 minutes for Eki. I feel as though I need more information. I need more light. Also, are you going to be listening to me this time around? If ever another time around is there. Hello, my beautiful Kids World. I got your question, my lovely. How are you doing? I know what it is that I truly need to do. And I do want you to know that at this moment, I feel as though I want to contact you because I do truly need to speak to you. And I want it to be clear, though, that I am ignoring other people. Ah, thank you, my beautiful Maria, sweetie. I didn't have time to reply back to it earlier because I had my mom and dad with me here today. We were making some Christmas recipes, and yeah, some of them turned out and others not. My mom is so funny. She comes on over and she's like on a time schedule because she has 2 tiny little teacup dogs at home, and she doesn't like to leave them at home all that long. And it takes her an hour to get to my house and an hour to get back. So it leaves her approximately 2 hours. So I started baking before she arrived to make things more efficient. But I mean, she's on the schedule. She's like, okay, what's next? And what's next? And what's next? I'm like, well, thank God for, joyful, relaxing baking with mom. And then I actually let her do one recipe all by herself. And yeah, I don't know what happened. She's usually really good at that recipe. Something happened. Instead of like butter cookies, it was an actual melt pan of cookies. I don't know. My kids had a lot of fun with the dough, so there's good in everything, I guess, right? Yes. I love my mom. I love my dad. I really do. So we did have a good time. Not everything we made actually turned out, but it was nice. Let's go and see for the love notes. All right, let's go for it. I suck at goodbyes, but this is only a goodbye for now. I want you to know that I truly do miss talking to you. And you are always going to be having a special place into my heart. I hope that you don't find out that I've been, watching your social media. And I want you to know that, yes, I do truly want to be with you. And the others are of my choice. Let's go and see. I'm going to go to this little one over here. Okay. I feel grateful for everything in my life, especially you. I want to enjoy more happy times together. Also, since I met you, I started receiving all different kind of ideas, all different kind of new projects, and I cannot wait to share them with you. The fact that I feel at this moment you are very, very mysterious is kind of thrilling to me. Sometimes it kind of turns me on. It turns on my passion, but I don't quite know what to do. I don't quite know what to expect. Let's go to this one. So MS, you are going to be up next. Being apart has been absolutely life-changing for me. Have faith because I am making my way back to you. I want you to know that I look for you absolutely everywhere. And you have painted my life with the colors of heaven. My heart absolutely belongs to you. And why don't we finish up with unsent text messages? I miss you so much all the time, actually. Sometimes we want to send out all different kind of messages and then we say, oh my God, I just cannot send this. I must absolutely, I must erase it. I can see myself marrying you one day. I want you to know that you are my impossible love. And I do want to thank you for being part of being into my life altogether. And I want you to know that you drive me absolutely crazy. My beautiful Eki, sending you so much love, my sweetie. I am logging back into PayPal as we speak. I'm going to go and see MS at this moment. Well, just one brief moment, guys. I'm going to go and get my super secure code. All right. Perfect. All right, guys. So, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an updated list at the same time, okay? So, for the moment, I am going to see MS. Then I'm going to see Maria. So, MS followed out by Maria, followed out by our beautiful Amy and Kids World. So, you guys are the four following readings, my beautifuls. No, wait, I have Hocus Focus too. I'm so sorry. And I will have Hocus Focus. All right, so MS, let's go for it. Let me just go read this. You felt like Dave snubbed you when he did not respond to your lovely wishes on his. Okay. You told him so via Zoom messages. What is he feeling and thinking about your message? Well, good for you for telling him, my dear gosh. Because if you don't, he's never going to know, and he's never really going to... He's not going to make much of a difference of it. He's going to think that this is an okay behavior to do, right? Which is just not something that you want. It is not... It's not acceptable. Seriously. Okay, so let me go and see. So... You felt kind of snubbed whenever he did do this, and you're absolutely right because he did kind of snub you doing it, and you're right by standing your ground and making this move towards him at 1,000,000%. He should be responding back to you. Doesn't even matter if it, if it's good for him or not. So you told him about this, and you're wondering how is he actually feeling about it. Okay. At this moment, he kind of feels as though he doesn't really want to say anything. So he could maybe not talk to you for a little bit or kind of feel a little bit distant. I feel like he just kind of wants to contemplate this whole thing. He wants to think about it. He wants to wonder about it. He wants to put himself a little bit into that place of, I'm going to think about this whole thing. I'm a little bit unsure about the progress of this relationship, and I feel as though we're going to procrastinate a little bit over and over and over. So what you're actually going to be seeing is that he's going to be becoming a little bit more introverted, more towards him than towards you or towards the relationship and the connection. And I'm not going to say that there's, anything bad happening over here, but there is no doubt about it at this moment. He does still care for you, still interested in you. Everything is good onto that side, but we're having a need to be with ourselves for the moment because we're not feeling happy about this. We're not feeling happy about the emotions of what have been said. We don't necessarily agree upon it neither. And so we need to have this moment of reflection and retreat, if you will, so we can come back just kind of stronger if you want. So if you feel as though we're a little bit more onto the side, a little bit more distant, well, this is what is going on. We're purposely putting ourselves into that place of being distant because we need to figure things out a little bit onto our side. If you want, we need to just kind of, rip that Band-Aid off, if you will, and get ready to start off again. Hello, my beautiful Joseline. Nice to see you, sweetie. What yummies did we make, Amy? We actually made sugar pie and we made butter tarts and we were making butter cookies. That's the recipe that didn't go all that well. So I'm going to have to remake the butter cookies. That did not do it. And that was all the time we had because, as I said, my mom is on a schedule. She's got like 2 hours free and that's it. So that's what we had time to do. The rest of it I will complete it upon my own self. Oh, my beautiful MS. Things are going to be okay, sweetie. I'm proud of you for standing your ground and continuing and doing what you're doing. Because if you don't do it, it's just going to continue on like that, sweetie. So good for standing your ground. Hopefully we'll be able to change his beautiful energy. And next time he'll be able to actually accept and not snub you in any kind of way. Nobody should be snubbing anybody. Honestly, if you write a message, write on back, right? Say something about it, even if you're not happy about it. Thank you, my beautiful Joseline, sweetie. I know, MS. I know, lovely. We feel the same way, but I guess that's the difference between us and men. I don't know. Let me go and see our beautiful Maria over here, followed out by Amy, Kids World, and Hocus Focus on our beautiful Joseline. Now, my beautiful Amy, just hold on one moment. You are actually into my email. And here is Amy. No. Maria. I don't want Amy. I love you, Amy, but it's not your turn. I'm going to go. I want to go see Maria. Okay. Okay, so did you lose Roberto altogether? I don't quite know what your other questions are. I read everything all together. I could, if you have any other questions, Maria, please do let me know. I could ask, different questions regarding it. Yeah, it's really regarding the long email, right? So let's start off and see, first of all, because I know that that's what you truly want to know to begin with, let's go see if there's still hope into this relationship or not, okay? So we're going to start off with that and go find it out. I know, my lovely. I know, sweetie. Everything was beautiful, and then I know. I'm not controlling your love for him, and that's what happens. Yeah, I love you, Amy. You're next, sweetie. My lovely. Okay, so let's go find out. What's going to be happening? What do we have? I know, Amy, you. Maria, lovely. My beautiful Maria, here we go. Queen of Swords. You're the one who's in control of this relationship, You're the one who's able to decide what's going to be happening and everything. But it's really important because right now, our beautiful Queen of Swords, which is you, and here we go over here. The problem being is that you are facing your knight, you're facing your king over here, and the way that you're facing your king, you are facing, but your king is facing into another direction. There's too much speed, there's too much going on, sweetie. Because there's too much going on, we seem to be taking a little bit of a different direction. We don't really want to speak about it right now, so I completely understand about, you know, the blockings and everything that you told me. Thank you, Juanson, for that list. I get it, sweetie. So I see that at this moment. As for possibilities, looking towards a future and everything, I know that this is not helping you out whatsoever, and I know that it's not what you want to hear, but I do have some good things. What I do want to say, first of all, is that, as I was saying, you're in one direction and you really just want things to go on forward, right? You want things to move. You see things happening that are good. You see good movement coming towards you and you think, okay, this is it. This is my time. I'm going to jump on in. Now, what was really important over here is that maybe we just kind of went over our boundaries. Now, we were hoping for, you know, more connection, more closeness into this party, but we were not looking for full blown out, you know what. We were really looking for one step closer into a different type of a setting where things could happen a little bit more perhaps, or more closeness, while having a little bit of that control, but being the sexiest being that you can be being there. Now, I feel as though we a little bit went over the line that we were supposed to cross, because he was technically not ready to be into a relationship until the month of January, somewhere in January. We're not quite there. You're like a good, you know, month in advance upon that. So he was not ready. And he pretty much did tell you, though, into the mail that you're telling me. He pretty much told you what I'm saying at this moment. Oh, we think you're desirable, all right. We have a lot of passion. We think you're absolutely sexy. No, we don't have any other girlfriends. We are interested in you. But the very key word over here was, I feel as though you don't listen to me. You don't listen to me. What was he telling you into the past is he wants to be friends. He wants to have a little bit of a pause. We need to keep that pause. We need to keep that friendship. And that is your golden key to have anything happen within this relationship. So what he has told you is exactly what we've been seeing. You must continue that. And as long as you were continuing that, things were getting better. Things were getting closer. But it was important not to trespass over it. Now, I'm not going to say that you completely screwed everything. I don't want you to think about that way. My dear gosh, besides, anyway, my beautiful Maria, what is meant to happen is happened. So what you did was most likely into the cards already, was, you know, meant to be. It is a path that you took. It was there. You always have more than one path, right? You don't only have just one. And depending what it is that you choose, you kind of change your energy, which is why we say it's really difficult to see what's going to happen in 6 months, because you can change something in a moment. So I'm going to have to say you did change your path a little bit over here. You changed the time, you changed the distance. From what I can see into the cards, it's going to take a little bit longer. We could be speaking around the month of February, maybe even the month of March, before we're able to open on up again, before we're able to get back to the place of where you were right now. So if you do want to continue this connection, I say continue on to the way that you were going, but you're going to have to change a little bit your philosophy right now, or your way of doing things. You're going to have to continue into a way where, how could I say, that could be your life, right, Amy? You're going to have to continue into a way over here, my lovely, where right now you have to change a little bit your perspective. What I feel that you could actually do that's going to open up some doors towards you is to let him know, just very briefly like that, you know, that you're sorry. Just let him know, you know, whenever you do see him again, I don't want to talk. I don't want to bother you. I know, what happened was not quite right. I don't want to bother you with that. I just want to tell you, I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. I hope we can be friends, and just kind of go away. That is going to set that carpet for better things to happen after. But I feel like it's kind of important to have that sorry somewhere into it. It doesn't have to be this week. It could be next week. But slowly get back into there. And that's how you're going to get him back onto your favorable side, sweetie. It's going to have to be one step at a time. You're going to have to gain his trust, his confidence again. He's going to have to believe that you can really be friends and that you can listen to what he is saying. And that's how you're going to get what you want. Because the desire and the passion is there. It's the only thing you're missing, sweetie. Yeah, no. Communication this week, sweetie, I'm going to go and see, but from what I can see over here, I don't really feel like all that much is happening. Lovely. Oh my God, Watson, are you going around with a death card, with a tarot death card? And you love the way elderly look at your shirt. Oh my God. You are my beautiful Maria. I am sorry. I'm going to say you are definitely back to square one, my lovely. Yes. Oh, good for you, my beautiful Amy. It can take up to 3 months for things to happen, and you need to repeat the spells. Okay, my beautiful Amy. You can do it just once, but if you repeat it at least 2 or 3 times, it's the ultimate. It's the best. My lovely, asked for communication this week. I'm gonna say no. Okay. Stay far away for this week. I'm going to say maybe more next week or a little bit before Christmas. It's coming on up. It's within the following, like you might have a couple more, 4 or 5 times before you see him before Christmas time. Just let him know before Christmas time. You know what? I'm really sorry for what happened. And I'm really, I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and, see you next year into the beginning of the new year. And that is going to a little bit open up the doors and it's going to leave him a little bit of time. So, don't get right back at it because he's going to wonder, did you lose him? You did not lose him, but it's going to take more time. He does still love you. He does still love you. He definitely does. So I'm going to have to say this week, no communication. We're keeping our feelings hidden. We're not really talking. And I don't really feel like you're going to see him that much. I feel like he's going to be a little bit avoiding you, sweetie. So this week is going to be difficult. I want you to know that it's going to be difficult. So don't be too shocked or surprised about it. It is meant to be into that kind of way. Leave it, a little bit of its time. Perfect, my beautiful Amy. Do it 2 more times this week or do it like once a week. You can do that too. So I'm going to have to say, my beautiful Maria, any love spells that you can do at home, well, there's all different kind of little love spells that you can do, quite frankly. But the most easiest and most beautiful ones, what you have to know, my beautiful Maria, is you don't need any ingredients specifically. Ingredients will add on to a spell, but what is most important to a spell is the intention. If you cast a spell and you have no intention towards it, well, nothing really is going to happen. Spirit's not going to be looking, it's not going to be listening to you. If you make a spell, and I say the easiest spells are either little chime candles or little tea candles, you just light it up, my beautiful, and put a little bit of cinnamon, put a little bit of basil, dried cinnamon, and light that baby up, sweetie. Put your intentions into it. You can, even if you have a little knife or you have a toothpick, anything of the such, carve your initials in it, carve a little heart, carve what you want into that candle, light it up, speak out your intentions, nice and strong. Let that candle burn all the way to the complete end, and you can repeat that a few times, my sweetie. He's really upset with you, my beautiful Maria. He's really just upset with you. At some point he will unblock you, but it's not going to happen until the month of January or so. Now let's go and see our beautiful Amy, sweetie. Thank you, Joseline, for waiting so patiently too, my lovely. So my beautiful Maria, I'm going to say not all is gone. Not all is lost, my sweetie. We've just kind of delayed. It's like if you were meant to go onto a trip and there's a hurricane and you just can't go. Your plane is being delayed of a couple weeks. This is a little bit what you're facing. You don't really have all that much choice, but you're still going to be getting on that plane. You're still going to that voyage. So you have to keep those intentions up. You have to keep that good work up, and you have to continue to listen to what he is saying, because that is the key words. My dear, I don't know why I'm going to here. I actually want to go and see our beautiful you. Here we go. So I'm having a good day. I am. So let's go see. Cancer's energy. What do we got? I don't know. I feel like going to see Shadowland Tarot. I don't know why. It's screaming your name tonight. Cancer's energy. Let's go for it. You didn't say something really bad, Maria. It's the actions. It's the pushiness or the actions is what happened. It's not what you said. It's what you did. And what you did was not something that he wanted at this moment. He wanted somewhat of a pause. And so you kind of broke down, you kind of went over some barriers that he didn't want to go to. All right. Thank you, my beautiful Amy. I can still do 1 year, my lovely, but a year is really, really long. Dana, what happened? You say you have a random question. You know your mother-in-law has been praying for your husband and not good things. You have a red candle for us, and it is super black right now. What else can you do to protect you? You have a red candle for you guys, and it is super black right now. Your red candle is black. The flame is black. What is black, my beautiful Dana? I'm a little bit, oh yeah, it sounds deep. It is. It is bats, my beautiful Amy. Okay, my beautiful Dana. What you can actually do as a protection spell that could be really just quite good for you is, I don't know what's going on with your red candle. I don't know if it's turning black. I don't know if it's the flame. What I will say for you, which is the very, very best thing, is take yourself, if you can, either white or black candles, okay? Oh, the glass is black on your red candle. Okay, I got you, sweetie. Well, have you burnt it before? Have you burnt that out? Because that is something that can happen, quite frankly. What I would actually like you to do, my beautiful, is either purchase a little, you can get them all over the place. You can get them, and again, no sponsorship whatsoever. Little chime candles, or sorry, those are my herbs, or little tea candles of some sort. Take something that burns. I like to take the little ones. I don't like the big pillar candles. My dear gosh, they take way too long to burn out. You got to snuff them out, and I do not like to snuff out a spell. Okay. Hello, my beautiful Susan. I actually like my spells to burn out completely. Now with a chime candle, it will take about 30-40 minutes. And with a tea candle, it will take a little bit more, about an hour or so. What's important for you to do is to take either white or black or pink or red. I need you to combine both of them. You can either have a pink and a red, or 2 reds and 2 pinks. I need you again to carve your names into them, okay? I need you to tie them up with a rope. Of a natural type of a rope. And I need you to let that burn is what I need you to do. I need you to let it burn, and I need you to speak out loud your beautiful intentions of protections towards you and your husband. May it be protection of being together, staying together, banishing other people that are around you. And that is what I need you to do. I need you to say that ties, that knot that you're going to be tying around these 2 candles before you do burn them, that is what binds you guys. This is going to protect you. It is going to keep your strength and your force together. This is what you got to do. Use it with all your beautiful emotion, all your beautiful strength. Light those candles up. Let them burn. And it's going to be okay, sweetie. Just use it a couple times, okay? It's the best thing that you can do. Oh, birthday candles. Oh, my God. Yeah, why not? Birthday candles. They last, like, not long at all. Yes, I never even thought about it. Hello, my dear Zane. Nice to see you. I certainly can, my beautiful Susan. I certainly can, my lovely. All right, so we are with Amy right now, and thank you everybody for joining us. Dana, if there's anything else I can do for you, please do let me know. So let's go for it. And I'm sorry that she's being nasty with you guys. My dear God. Oh no. Oh, I'm being nasty with my skulls. Okay. It is my pleasure, beautiful. All right, so let's go into the deep, profound Shadowland. It is. Look, it's a voodoo doll being pinned all over the place, my beautiful Amy. Oh, my God, is all I have to say. What a beginning of a reading for you. But okay, I'm good. I'm gonna do a little bit better for you. Okay, this is Cancer's energy. So the best news is that it's not your energy. You're not being pinned in like a voodoo doll. Actually, getting the sun. What it's really trying to say over here is that Cancer is actually feeling right now as though all hell is going loose, but around him everything bad is happening towards him. And why is everything bad happening to him? Right. So this is what I'm getting. He doesn't have any clarity. Today, I'm actually going to say today, I know what, right? Yeah, voodoo doll with pins in it. It's the very first card for Cancer. I'm not saying anybody's doing voodoo upon him, though, but you did say it's a very dark and deep deck, right? So I will say to you, the Ten of Swords is really just telling me that he's feeling down. He's feeling like nothing is going the right way, and he doesn't really know what to do with all of this, my beautiful Amy. So he's into a dark place right now, trying to find his way out is the best thing that I could say. He doesn't feel like reaching out towards anybody, though. So he doesn't feel like reaching out towards you. He doesn't feel like reaching out towards anybody whatsoever. He is feeling upset. He is feeling, I'm even going to say lost. My beautiful kids world, by the way, and Hocus Focus are going to be the following readings, followed out by Joseline and Zane. All right, let's continue and go and find out what's happening. Hopefully we don't have the pin doll for you onto this one. I still have my voodoo doll in my car. I have to take my voodoo doll out, but I think I need to order myself a new one. This voodoo doll feels like it feels as though he belongs into my car. It feels like he's comfortable into that place. I don't really want to remove it. He's been there. Well, I say it's a he. I don't know why. But anyways, he's been there for, about 6 months, 7 months now. I feel as though he's comfortable into my car. He's a little bit like my voodoo doll angel guardian in there. I don't know. So that being said, sorry, I got onto my voodoo dolls. What I have to say is, as for towards you, he's in decision time. Decision, 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 and decision. A King of Swords, he's the one who's going to be making these decisions because he doesn't believe that you're going to be going anywhere, but he knows that you're waiting. He knows that you love him. 8 of Cups reverse. Again, see? He knows. This is where the problem is. Yeah, well, let me check it out, Amy. This is where the problem lies. The problem lies into the fact that he believes that you're not going to go anywhere. Therefore, he can wait. Well, thank you, my beautiful Dana. I will check that out, sweetie. The problem is that he doesn't feel like you're going anywhere, and he doesn't feel as though there's a threat in any kind of way. Therefore, he can take his sweet time to make his own decisions and to decide what's going to be happening. That's where the true problem is. Did he try to see the wife? I'm going to have to say yes, and I'm also going to have to say that I do not believe that he did see her, which could be a little bit giving some fuel to the whole energy that I'm getting over here of just kind of being stuck into a dark place. What is 2023 going to be like for Amy in love? Oh, my beautiful. What can you do to make it great? You need to do what you want into your life, sweetie. If you want to wake up into the morning and you want to eat pancakes, eat your darn pancakes, sweetie. If you want to go out to the gym, you want to start a dance class, you want to go to pottery class, you want to start singing, you want to go out 4 nights a week because you want to go out to, I don't know, Pilates, and you want to go out to yoga, and you want to go to a singing class. On the other night, you just want to go out with your friends. Go out, do it. Nobody's holding you back. What you need to do to make your life great is you need to make it your own. What's going to make you happy, my beautiful Amy? That's what you've got to do. And I know that you're able to do it. Your kids are older. They are gone. You have you, and you have your hubby. I'm not going to count your hubby into the whole thing. So you have you, my beautiful. Do what makes you happy, and that is going to make your year absolutely great. And if it doesn't make you happy, then don't do it. That being said, and don't accept it. What do you need to, what's going to be happening for Amy in love, business, friends, and family all together? My lovely. A lot of new beginnings, a lot of creations over here, but a lot of decisions. Now, the decisions are coming from the fact that you're balancing off a lot of things, trying to figure out some things. I feel as though friendship-wise, you are going to be going out a little bit more. You are going to be connecting a little bit more with your friends financially. They could be a little bit better, but not too much. There's still a certain stability. The economy is not helping you out all that much upon that. So I'm going to say there's a certain stability at this moment. I see a little bit of an upgrade, but not too much. you're feeling like your life is still a little bit unjust. Now, if you don't want your life to feel unjust anymore, it's going to be decision time. It's going to be time to create the life that you want. So I will say in love, same thing until you change anything. Business, a little bit better. Friends, you're going to be seeing them a little bit more. Family, I feel like it's going to be okay. And what can you do to make your life great? You need to do what you want. And what do I foresee for Cancer in 2023? Let's go and find that out. Love, family, friends, and home. All right, Page of Swords. He is losing the battle that he is looking for, that he is searching for, that he's been onto. Followed out by our Ace of Pentacles. He's looking for new beginnings. He is thinking that he is going to be the boss of everything. So what I'm truly going to have to say, family-wise, no. I don't feel as though it's going to be working out with the wife. So I do see some new beginnings for him. And I actually feel like he's going to try to make his life over again, just try to start his life over again. Love-wise, I see a stability. Honestly, I don't see any endings with you. I do see an ending with the wife, but I don't see any endings with you. I don't feel as though he's leaving anywhere, neither with you, but he's not necessarily looking for new opportunities. So I feel as though he is feeling comfortable at this moment, or anyways, during the summertime at some point, he will be feeling comfortable with the idea of, okay, I'm no longer into that relationship. Yes, I can start over. I've kind of made my mind up about this. And he always does have somebody that he loves and cares for, which is you, that he is feeling quite comfortable with. So he does not feel as though he has lost absolutely everything in life. So I'm going to say for him, friends, he does see them every once in a while. Home, well, he's going to have to create himself a new home altogether. And with you, a certain stagnation. And what is he thinking right now? Let's go and find out what is he thinking right now. My beautiful kids world, you are up next, lovely. So what is he thinking now? After Kids World, Hocus Focus, Joseline, Zane, and Dana. I know there's so much that you want to do, so go out and do it, sweetie. Oh, you can work harder. You can, sweetie, but is that truly what you want to do? I'm saying that for you to be happy, you need to do what it is that you want. You need to do what you think is good for you. And if working more is not good for you, or it's not going to make you happy, then don't do it. I specified do things that make you happy to have the best life that you wish to have, because it is time for Amy to speak about Amy. You have been waiting, Amy. You've had so many difficulties into your life lately, people holding you back, family holding you back. You are now free. Go for it. I know, that's it, right? He's happy with whenever he does see you. That's what it is. What is he thinking about right now? How is all of this going? He's wondering how his life is going to turn out right now. He has a lot of hopes. He's hoping that he's going to be able to get what he wants, but he's a little bit pessimistic into the whole thing. So I'm going to say, what is he thinking about right now? He's thinking about what's going to be happening for him into the following months, on how he's going to deal with all this and how he's going to move on forward with all this also, because it's a really big move for him when you think about it. My dear, beautiful kids world, sweetie. Let's go for it over here. Hold on one moment. Let's go there. Let's go over here. And we do have our beautiful Maria also. Maria, I did get your donation, my lovely. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I also have a second one over here by MS. And I do. Okay, so Maria and MS, I did get your other donations, and I will be with you guys momentarily. So, a kid's world, sweetie. Why does Leo keep telling you that he's coming over and then he just doesn't? That's not nice now, is it? All right. So why does he keep telling you that he's going to be coming over and then he just does not? All right. I honestly feel like whenever he does say that he's going to come over, he does truly want to come over. The only thing is that I kind of feel like he always has a little bit of a something that just kind of pops on up. What I truly want to say over here, my lovely, is that I feel as though, I don't know if he sees his friends every once in a while. I feel like somebody else offers something to him and he's like, well, okay, I don't always have a chance to do something with you, so I'll go out, I'll do something with you, and, you know, I'll see my girlfriend at another moment. She'll understand, is what I'm getting over here. So why does Leo keep telling you that he's coming over and then he doesn't? He actually does tell you that he's going to come over because he truly does want to. But as I said, he seems to be receiving like some offers from some friends, something that he, that, you know, seems interesting for him. And he figures, well, why not, right? And this is why. So I feel like there's other offers coming on in that are really quite interesting to him. And I don't feel as though he's actually seeing that this is creating a lot of problems towards you, or a lot of frustration, or a lot of sadness. So if it is creating, and I do believe that it is, you know, let him know that you're not good with this. Hello, my beautiful Toka fan, and thank you, sweetie. And hello, Jerlandra, also. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for posting, lovely. I feel like she doesn't... Wait, hold on. Well, hello, the sacred soul. Wait, hold on. You posted something over here. Even though it's not you, right? Hello, my beautiful Kelly. Nice to see you again, my lovely, and thank you for your donation, beautiful. Okay, let's move on forward over here for the moment, and let's go and see what I have popping on out. So I'm going to have to say, as for this week, my lovely, I feel like we're still having a conflict. I feel like we're having still a little bit of avoidance altogether. So we seem to be avoiding a little bit, so we don't have all that much harmony. But we do love you. We do care for you. We do want to be with you. But there is still some delays. So the delays, they're not quite over this week. Other than that, what I can see over here is I feel as though sometimes you wonder, should I end this? Should I not end it? What should be happening? I feel like into this relationship, what is really important is that you need to release fear. So Spirit is telling me that you need to release fear altogether. So I'm going to say love-wise, it's going to be a little bit of a rocky road. It's going to be up and down, not really quite knowing where it is that you're going to be going to. You're going to be looking towards that long-term investments in work. So I will say most likely you're going to be continuing with your beautiful project, sweetie. So continue working onto your project. Continue looking at those investments. I feel as though they're going to be going into a good way. And other than that, I'm going to have to say over here, I feel like you're disappointed in love. You're disappointed because there's still those delays, things that don't really seem to be changing over here. And actually, I'm going to say at the same time, I feel as though Leo might even be asking you for some type of money or something of the such. I feel like there's something that is financial that is kind of coming into the way. Before I do finish, let me give you a couple messages, and then I'm going to move on forward with Hocus Focus. And hello, my beautiful Yvonne. How are you doing, sweetie? All right. I miss you, my lovely. I love you to the moon, and I love you back. Being apart has been absolutely life-changing for me whenever you guys are not together, whenever you guys have delays, whenever you guys have frustrations. Have faith, because I'm making my way back to you the way that you would like me to. I'm going to be making things better. And I want you to know that you have captured my soul unconditionally with your love for me. Sending you so much love, my sweetie. Things are going to be okay. They're just a little bit more complicated this week. Because he tells you, right? Let me go and see over here. What is it exactly that you're saying? Hold on, let me just go and see. Yeah, he asked you for help with a car. That's it, right? And you feel that that's why he's doing it, because he tells you. Yeah, there's something going on over here. He doesn't have a car to come and waiting for other people. Yeah, I feel like he's going to definitely be asking you for something over here for money. I'm sorry, my beautiful kids world, but you know what? You're going to have a good week anyways, because he loves you. He cares for you. He just has he is just a little bit misaligned with his priorities, with his values, but I feel as though he will find a certain alignment and sometime soon, sweetie, for you guys. Let's go and see our beautiful Hocus Focus. We will be leaving a timestamp for Hocus Focus. Let me just go and find our beautiful Hocus Focus, and here she is. Okay, so what does your boyfriend think of you, and will tomorrow bring us closer together? Let's put a timestamp, please, for our beautiful Hocus Focus at 46 minutes and 45 seconds. So 46:45. Let's go and see your questions. So we want to know for Hocus Focus. Joseline, you are up next, my lovely. What does your boyfriend think of you, and will tomorrow outing bring you guys closer together? Okay, we're going to be taking out 2 decks out for these 2 questions. And we're going to go and find this out. First of all, I'm going to say yes. Is tomorrow going to bring you guys closer together? I say yes, yes, and yes. So I do see fresh inspiration. I do see enthusiasm. I do feel like it's a little bit important for you guys, both of you guys together. Do not overanalyze. When we overanalyze, we do a bunch of stuff we're not supposed to do. We think a lot of stuff, and we just create all different kind of problems. So this is going to be really about taking charge of the relationship, saying what it is that you want, moving towards what it is that you want. If you want to say, I love you, say I love you. If you want to say you want something, go for it. It is important to say and to just move on forward with it. Now, it's also going to be very important into your relationship altogether to try to balance things out so things are fair, okay? So I feel as though your boyfriend wants things to be fair into this relationship. Sometimes he feels for some reason that they're a little bit unfair. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you decide more things in him or something as such. It's not a big thing, but I am seeing it. Is tomorrow going to be bringing you guys closer together? It's an absolute yes, and I have no doubt about it. So it is a yes, but it's going to be really, really important for you guys. As I said, in order for you guys to get closer together, you're going to have to speak. You're going to have to talk. You're going to have to open on up about what you're feeling and what you're wanting and what you're desiring. And that is truly what's going to bring you guys closer together. You're going to understand, you're going to talk, you're going to hug, you're going to kiss, and you'll have all the good things. But you need to talk about it. You need to share. There's nothing better into a relationship to build it stronger, even though it seems more difficult to do it at that moment, than that sharing. At this moment, I feel like you guys are sometimes a little bit at a little bit of a crossroad, but you know what? He wants stability with you. He wants celebration. He loves you, and he truly is looking for the long run. So if you're wondering, does he truly love you and want to be with you? Yes. Is this something that he's looking more long-term? Yes. He is looking for those beautiful wedding bells into the long-time future, although he's not going to be talking to you about them right away. It is something that he is interested into. So does he love you and care for you? Absolutely. But sometimes, as I was saying, he feels like things are a little bit unfair, maybe a little bit unbalanced. Important to talk about your emotions, what you want. Don't overanalyze. Tomorrow is going to be nice. You're going to be finding some new ideas, new prospects to move on forward with, I'm going to have to say. So will tomorrow bring you guys closer together? Absolutely, my beautiful Hocus Focus. Sending you so much love. It is always nice to see you, my sweetie. I'm going to go and see now our dear friend Jocelyn. I still have MS and Maria into PayPal. I'll be with you guys in just a few minutes. So Jocelyn, we're going to put a little bit of a timestamp in case she's not here at this moment. Oh no, you don't have hiccups, Dana. Oh, that is horrible. I don't want to scare you, Dana, but I did have once, and I know it has not happened often, but my ex-fiance had hiccups for, I kid you not, I think it was 3 days straight. 3 days, like 72 hours. And within all these hiccups, we were kind of searching like, what is this? Why is it not going away? What can you do? And we actually read that there was one guy into the World Guinness Records. I think he had hiccups for like 25 or 30 years in his life. Can you imagine that? And one day it suddenly stopped. I think the next day the guy passed away. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. Okay, that being said, I'm sure you don't have any of those problems. It's just every time now I have hiccups or my kids have hiccups, I think about my ex who had hiccups for like 72 hours. How crazy is that? Thank you, my beautiful Kelly, sweetie. Okay, well, Jocelyn, you're there. No timestamp for our lovely. Thank you for waiting. Jocelyn, Zane, Dana, Jerlandra, Tokafan, and the Sacred Soul. You guys are up next. Ah, our beautiful Hocus Focus was there too. Sending you much love, sweetie. Have yourself a fantastic time tomorrow with your love. Jocelyn, are you going to find true love in 2023? If so, when? What's his personality? What does he look like? Where are you guys going to meet? And you would like messages from him. Well, let's go and see what we can find. And here we go with this one. And they do. They truly do, right? I know, Dana. They can. Ah, Maria, sweetie. We love you, beautiful. They're horrible, Dana. They're absolutely horrible. You hate them. You just want to get rid of them, don't you? And it really gets painful when you have them for like more than 24 hours. Again, I'm touching some wood. Never happened to me. Never want it to happen to me. Okay, so let's go and find out for our beautiful Jocelyn what is going on. Who's coming into your life, right? All right, you do have beautiful love coming on in. Love seems to be coming on in into the month of April, my lovely. Now, I'm going to tell you, I feel as though they are fairly tall. They fairly have light-colored hair. I'm going to say it could be like an ash blonde or something as such. It is lighter colored hair. They're fairly strong, fairly tall, maybe about 5'10". Seem to be of the sign of Cancer. As I said, it's going to be a spring love. It's going to be into the springtime, into the month of April. They seem to have green eyes from what I can see. A favorite color being blue. At this moment, I feel as though they're driving a red vehicle. They live approximately 20, maybe 22 minutes away from you. You're meeting them outside. I'm not quite sure where. I'm sorry. I'm seeing greenery. I'm seeing like a park, or I'm seeing some grass, something that is outside. I don't know if you're going out for a walk, if you're bumping into them. I don't know where it is, but it is outside, my lovely. I feel as though they are the one who is going to actually be approaching you. As for their personality, they don't like farting around, seriously. I feel as though they like things to be done. They like things to be said. If you say they're going to do something, well, we kind of expect you to do it. And the same thing, if they say something, you can definitely expect them to be doing it also. They don't really like procrastination altogether, is what I'm saying. So it is a good quality. I feel as though they are able to communicate. Well, they're not fantastic at it, but they're good at it. They're good at it. They can talk about their emotions and they're okay with it. I'm seeing loving, I'm seeing caring, I'm seeing open. I see somebody who likes to go out, who likes to move a little bit, but who also can, enjoy a beautiful time at home. This is also somebody who is very close, I feel, to their mom. Dad, a little bit less. Don't quite know why, but the mom, very, very close to their mom. I feel as though they also have a brother. So let me go and give you some messages from what I can see over here, sweetie. Thank you, beautiful Crystal. Anybody going through PayPal, I will be with you guys momentarily because I just finished up the PayPal, so I am following up the list. But I do have you guys. Do not worry. All right, so let me go and see messages from him. Absolutely. Let's go for it. I'm actually going to take the Hermit deck for that one. I think it could be quite good. All right. You have so many options. You have so many choices. Why would you choose me? Why would you? I also want you to simply just love me. The yes card is that I do want to be with you. I do want to be with you into the long term, into the long type of relationship. The yes is a little bit like our world card, destiny card. We feel as though we are destined to be together. Also, we want you to be open. We want you to tell you what you think about us. I told you, honesty, communication is going to be important. We want to be straight to the point. We want to be grounding ourselves. We want to tell you that we are looking towards that long-term relationship that is more stable. And you know what? We're caring. We're loving. We absolutely want to just kind of hold you, sweetie. So I'm going to say, Joseline, hopefully the energy doesn't switch along, and hopefully you do end up meeting this lovely soul into the month of April, because they are absolutely adorable. Sending you love, beautiful. Zane, my other lovely soul. What are husband's opinions? Yeah, you are talking about standing your ground. You stand your ground. What are husband's opinions over your terms and conditions yesterday? There you go, terms and conditions. I got you. You should be studying to be a lawyer, my beautiful Zane. You stand your ground. You've got terms and conditions, and you don't fart around. How does he view you as a partner for him, and what are his current thoughts and feelings for you? Let's go and find that out. Zane, are you somewhere around my beautiful? I really do hope so, my beautiful Joseline. Zane, let me know if you're here, as I'm going to be shuffling up my cards, and if I do not hear, it's almost like you're at school. If I don't hear a presence, we'll leave you a timestamp. Joseline, sending you so much love, sweetie. So we are with Zane, Dana, Dralandra, Toka on the Sacred Soul. Comedy are up next. All right, Zane, I'm done. I don't think you're here. Let's put a timestamp, 57 minutes, 20 seconds. Okay, beautiful. How are we feeling about this, right? What are husband's opinions? Yes, timestamp at 57 minutes for our beautiful Zane, please, and thank you, sweetie. So, Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups, followed out by Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. All right, my lovely. So, what are our opinions over your terms and conditions yesterday? I'm actually going to have to say I feel like they're okay. I really do. I feel like we're going to be able to, well, I'll say abide to them. I will feel as though we are willing to say yes to them, if you will. Why? Because I feel as though there are some options. He actually might try to compromise a little bit. He might come up with a little bit of an idea. And if you don't really like the idea, well, he end up going with your terms and your conditions altogether. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. But I'm going to say, if you don't like his idea, well, then you're going to get your way into the other way. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? Lovely. And Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to be okay. I feel like your terms and conditions are actually going to be bringing a lot, how can I say, of happiness. They're going to be bringing in a lot of contentment. Yes, there's going to be a couple of modifications here and there, but they're going to be bringing a lot of goodness. So how does he actually view you for a partner for him? He sees that you're going to be able to bring a lot of love, a lot of goodness, a lot of happiness. He does see you as being, though, that beautiful Empress. He does believe that you are going to be strong. You are going to be there. You're going to be a little bit like that goddess, and you're going to be the one who is going to be deciding what is going to be happening into this relationship. So you're the one who decides a little bit more, and he's a little bit more the follower. You always have somebody who is a little bit more stronger than the other. In this case, it is you, and I feel like we're ready to actually move upon with that. If we move on forward, what I can see over here is he's willing to make a lot of sacrifices for you. He's willing to do that because He does not want to be abandoned. He wants to have harmony with you. He has a lot of patience towards you. He knows that you have a lot of patience towards him also. And really what he wants is to grow within this relationship, because he wants balance, he wants love, and he doesn't want to lose you. So I'm going to say he does see you as being the stronger partner into the couple, but he absolutely, absolutely loves you, sweetie. He is not going absolutely anywhere, so I do not want you to worry about that. So how does he view you as a partner? You're stronger. You communicate a little bit more. You make sure that things are said. You stand your ground, and good for you, because you actually end up getting what you want out of it, or anyways, you get out a certain understanding. And altogether, he loves you, and he is willing to do an awful lot of things in order to make this relationship work on out, sweetie. So good for you. Continue to stand your ground, lovely. Our beautiful Dana, you would like to have a general reading for the next 6 months for your husband, Ronald, and yourself. Absolutely lovely. Let's go and find out. Let's go over here. So we are with our beautiful Dana, Derlandra, Toka, the Sacred Soul, followed out by Kelly, are the following readings. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. I'll be with you guys momentarily, I do promise. So, a general for the next 6 months. What do we've got over here for you and your husband, my lovely? Okay, things are actually, something is going to be going, okay, let me say, I see different things over here. Something is going to be going really, really quite quickly. You're just going to feel as though, I don't know, the year is just going to kind of go on by really, really quick. For both of you guys, you're not really going to see a lot of different things. Is there a possibility that your husband could sometimes be a little bit emotionally immature? Because I feel as though he might be a little bit emotionally immature at some point, and is going to bring you yourself to be a little bit drained relationship wise. Now, there could be somebody who's a little bit hot-headed into this relationship also. So what I'm actually going to have to say over here is, throughout the year, I don't see any breakups. I don't see any endings. I feel like you guys are still going to be married. I feel like there's love going both ways. There's no problems with that, sweetie. Now, in every relationship, what do we got? We got ups, we got downs, we've got conflicts, and it's normal. It sucks, but it's part of life. So I'm going to have to say, there's somebody into this relationship over here who has a difficulty to accept the point of view of the other. Whoever that is, may it be you or may it be your husband, you need to be careful within that so that you guys are able to accept that, so you don't get stuck a little bit into that loop of, well, I didn't do it, or, you know, I'm not going to agree with this, and then you just kind of get it stuck into a cycle. It's like a never-ending cycle where nothing good really comes your way. So I will say to you over here, my lovely, that what I can truly see over here is your relationship is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But please, I don't know if it's you or him, you need to talk a little bit more. You need to communicate a little bit more, because sometimes things happen really, really quickly. We could say things that we don't necessarily want to say, and that could be hurtful, and we could be feeling a little bit drained from that. But other than that, I'm going to say that it is good. Let's go and see Maria and MS, my beautiful. Hold on, just over here. And yes, you are actually, my beautiful, you are after Kelly. So MS and Maria, you guys are after Kelly. Then I'm going to go and see Yvonne in the following of the list. I know, right, Maria? You see? Let me go and see what else is popping on up for you guys, okay? Let's go see anything good. Let's go and find that out. So, Derlandra, are you here, my lovely? Please let me know, because you are up next. Then Tokafan, Sacred Co, Kelly, MS, Maria. Thank you, beautiful MS. Okay, well, let's go and find out. Okay, it's going to be important for you for the following, well, coming on up anyways, for the next 6 months. Make sure that you have a little bit of a happy home. Sometimes, as I said, there are some things that are a little bit off. Important to try to put them back into the right place. Patience and perseverance is going to bring an awful lot of good things. I feel as though new money is going to be coming on in. I don't know if it's coming from you or from your husband, but money seems to be coming on in into this relationship. Sometimes I feel like you have a little bit of a lack of enthusiasm, though, towards something into the relationship. If you don't want any children, I will say to be careful, because within the following 6 months, there could be a chance for that happening. But it could also just be a little bit of the vibe also. So if there's a non-possibility for that, I'll say it is just your beautiful power and what you can do within this relationship being seen as nurturing and loving and caring. But if there is a possibility of pregnancy, then I say if you don't want one, then just be careful for it, because it could be happening within the following 6 months. Other than that, I'm going to have to say things are fairly good and fairly quite stable, my lovely. Let me know, my dear, if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. Or if there's anything that you're wondering about that I did not necessarily see within the cards, let me know, and I'll pull out some specific cards towards it, lovely. Dralandra. And there is Dralandra. I got you, sweetie. Thank you. Tokafan, please let me know if you're still here also. So Dralandra, should you wait to sign James' contract and think further? You're so excited for this plan that you guys have, and you hope you're not missing anything. Let's go see. Should you do that or not? Here we go for Dralandra. Tokafan is up next. Yeah, it's a little bit complicated, isn't it, Lila, sweetie? We are with Dralandra, moving over to... yes, Toka, Secret, Kelly, MS, Maria, Avone. Oh, that is looking good, sweetie. It is. After Avone, yes, I do have another PayPal too, which I have not, mentioned, but I do have other PayPals, but I'll give it to you in a few moments, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Toka fan. I appreciate it, lovely. Okay, so let's go and find out what is happening over here for Dralandra. Should you wait to sign James' contract and think a little bit future? Because at this moment, you're really quite excited, right? You're excited, but you're a little bit afraid, aren't you, sweetie? Okay, I don't know what it is that is making you think that you need to wait. I'm going to say wait. Wait, lovely. I know, kind of sucks, right? Because you're thinking into your mind over here that, Toka fan, I love you, sweetie. I don't even have to go and search for it. You did all the work for me. You're adorable, Toka fan. Thank you, lovely. So, Dralandra, I know that you're excited. I know that you want to sign up James. I know that you do. But should you think it further, I'm going to have to say yes. I know that you're so excited, my lovely, and I don't really feel as though, I feel like you are missing a little something, actually. I don't quite know what it is, though. I need you to relook at it all together. Because from what I can see over here, is there's a little bit of anxiousness. There's a little bit of a something that is missing over here that could be creating some conflicts. I feel as though you need to relook at everything. Maybe relook at the contract. Maybe relook at the person or at the project, what it is that you are offering. There's something that needs to be a little bit modified so things are either a little bit more just or a little bit more, how could I say, equilibrated? Well balanced is what I want to say. Make sure that things are well balanced and that things are good for everybody into this. Because what I can see is that things, the way that they are right now, are not quite fine. There's something that is not quite fair. And we're going to end up being upset about it. We're going to end up coming back towards you at it. And if we keep it as it is, we might not actually end up doing, their whole project altogether. Or we might end up giving up onto the project. So please just relook at your contract. I swallowed into a wrong way. I'm sorry. Relook at your contract altogether and make sure that everything is fair. Make sure that the clauses that you have, they are there. Is this a good candidate for you? I will say yes. I'm not going to say anything about James. There's nothing wrong about James whatsoever. That is not where my doubt is. My doubt is actually where, how are you hiring James? What are you offering? Is it fair for him? Is there something else that he's going to want? Or is it even fair for you? Maybe it is unfair towards you. Maybe you're doing too much. Maybe there's something that is not going to be okay for you. Relook the contract. Relook at the clauses. If they still seem good for you, go for it. Other than that, make the modifications that are necessary, and it will be a beautiful green light, sweetie. If there is anything else, my beautiful Dralandra, please do let me know, sweetie. My beautiful Toka fan. Let's go for it for Toka fan, the Sacred Soul, Kelly, then MS, and Maria and Yvonne. Toka fan, here we go. Question number 1. You started working at this gym cafe and you thought you would like it, but it's overwhelming, isn't it? Okay. Is it the clients that are overwhelming, or is it the boss? You're just curious, what does the next 2 months look like at this job, right? You're not liking it all that much, sweetie. Okay. It could be complicated. Really, it could. Let's go find out. So, question number 1 for Toka fan. You started working at this gym cafe. Overwhelming, right? Okay. What's going to be happening? Hope, optimism. Okay. I actually feel as though I don't feel like you're going to stay there, my lovely. You're not going to stay. So I'm going to have to say, what do the next 2 months look like with this job? You're going to try to look at it the best way. You're going to try to be more optimistic. You're going to try and see the bright side. You're going to try to be strong, self-assured, independent. You're going to be there. You're going to hope for something better. But I'm actually going to have to say, if you're able to, at this very moment, start looking for something else in the meantime, so you don't end up with a certain period of not having a job, because I don't feel like you're going to stay there. You're going to end up leaving, sweetie. You're not going to like it. Something else is going to be offered to you, and you're going to take it. So within the following 2 months, I'm going to predict you're no longer at that gym. You're working somewhere else, my lovely. And I'm not going to, I still feel like as long as you're working there, try to make as best as you can. Try to see if anything good is going to happen. Hey, who's to say? Maybe things will become absolutely perfect and you won't want to have that other job. But I feel as though you should start looking for something else. And within the following 2 months, you're going to be changing jobs. Or is there a chance that you may move to a front desk and enjoy more the front desk? Well, maybe that's what's being offered. It could be that too. Let me go see if you're being offered a front desk. Something is being offered to you and you're leaving, sweetie. Now, are you actually leaving the position or the job, the place altogether? Let's go see. I'm going to go and see if you're going to just change positions or change into the same company. Let's go find out. Okay, practical, looking to fill the void over here, dissatisfied, I'm getting ambition, I'm getting 3 of Pentacles, looking to change, grieving a loss. Okay, so you know what, I'm actually going to have to say there is a very strong possibility over here that you're actually going to be staying exactly where it is that you are. Please do ask for it though, okay, because if you don't ask for it and you don't say anything and you don't show your interest, nobody is going to know, nobody is going to give it to you. But if you do tell them that you do have a great interest in moving towards that, you would appreciate that much more, and you feel like you could do a much better job at it. You can give a lot to the company by doing that. I feel as though you're going to get what you want. So I am going to say something is going to be offered to you. Most likely you will be staying at that exact same position. In order for you to get it, though, you need to let them know that you would be interested into the position, all the beautiful qualities that you could bring towards it. So work upon that, sweetie. Make that move and go and get it. I feel as though if you do ask for it, you will get it, my lovely. So good for you, Toka fans, sweetie. You're going to be changing for a job anyways at some point that you're going to be appreciating even more. Jerlandra, so much love to you, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Paula. How are you doing? Well, let's go and see the Sacred Soul. Toka fan, if there's anything else, let me know. Career and love is D, your divine counterpart. So the Sacred Soul, and followed out by Kelly with the 2 donations. MS, you're coming up. Maria also. All right, what do we have over here? Is D, your divine counterpart altogether. Strength, 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, death and rebirth, Magician. I'm actually going to have to say over here, I'm going to have to say yes to it. I will say a yes. I feel as though there is a bond that is very, very difficult, somewhat a little bit unbreakable, but yet very complex that is there between you and D. So I will say yes for D as being your divine counterpart. I will say yes, and let's go and see career and love. What is popping on up for you? Kelly, you are up next. Are you somewhere around, my beautiful Kelly, or shall we leave you a timestamp? Just give me a thumbs up or a heart or anyway, something cute, a yes, whatever you want. So let's go and find this out. What do we have? The Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I actually see over here. Oh, you went shopping tonight. Well, that is nice. Did you buy anything interesting that we would like to know about, sweetie? I will say for you over here, my beautiful sacred soul, career and love. I'm going to have to say love, I don't see all that much really happening. I see an actual stagnation. I see a lot of thinking. I see a lot of wondering, but not necessarily a lot of movement. We want things to be happening, but we don't necessarily have anything that is happening. I feel like we need a little bit more time. Now, work-wise, career-wise, Seven of Pentacles is telling me that we do have different options that could be offered towards us that you are going to start thinking about into the following 2 to 3 months. In love, a very important decision. I said there is stagnation, yes, but there is a very important decision that is going to be coming your way. So you're going to have to decide what is good for you, and if you're letting go, if you're keeping, what are you doing altogether? And work-wise, you're looking at different possibilities, but there's not an actual opportunity that's being given to you. So I will say that work-wise, a certain stagnation. If you want anything to happen into your life, the Fool is saying that you're going to have to just kind of jump on in. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to move on forward and make your world the one that you want it to be. So if you want love to work on out, you need to do it. You need to work on forward. You may need to make those moves. If you want anything to happen within your job, if it's not happening where you are now, make it happen, sweetie. This is what Spirit is saying. But I know that opportunities are coming your way within the following, I'm going to say 3 to 4 months within work and love. A certain stagnation with a decision, an important decision that is going to be coming your way that you are going to have to make within this relationship. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Buying things for yourself that you deserve. Oh, I love that, Paula. Oh, yes. I feel like we deserve something new every day, Paula. I don't feel as though we have Kelly, right? Let's leave a timestamp for our beautiful friend Kelly over here. So we have Kelly 3 times, then MS, Maria, and Yvonne. Kelly, my lovely, let's go for it. So should you reach out to D? Let me go see if you should reach out to D at this moment. Maybe that's what your really big decision is. I know, Paula. I say go for it every single day. Oh, God, why not? Doesn't matter what it is. If it's a shirt, it's a piece of jewelry, if it's a deck, my God. You worked for it. You're lovely. You're adoring. You're fantastic. You deserve it. Well, thank you so very much, your sacred soul. I appreciate it, sweetie. Should you reach on out? My Queen of Wands is saying that we should be reaching on out, that you do want to reach on out, that we are going to be having somewhat. Okay, what I'm actually going to have to say is this. You do whatever you think is best within it. I know that you do want to reach on out, and I feel as though there could be a certain collaboration moving on forward towards it, but it's going to be a little bit stagnant. So if you reach on out right away, there could be a little bit of a stagnation. If you wait a little bit more, maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks, and you reach on out, I feel like things are going to be moving that much more quicker, and you're actually going to be having some type of a creation of a beginning of some sort. So if you really do want to do it right away, I say why not? But other than that, I say maybe wait 2 or 3 weeks. I feel like the divine timing is more going to be into that place at that moment, lovely. Yeah, big decisions. And you're in separation, your marriage, right? You're not married to D. I get you, sweetie. It is my pleasure, my beautiful sacred soul. Sending you so much love, so much abundance, so much protection, and so much beautiful renewal. I wish you renewal for the following year, my lovely. I do. And with beautiful abundance to come on in for you, sweetie. Kelly is going to be at 1 hour, 19 minutes and 30 seconds. 1 hour, 19 and 30. The new guy, Brandon, in your life, he's been distant, right? I'm not really replying back. You're supposed to hang out tonight, but you don't know what's going to happen. Should you pull away? You mean, okay, so let's go and see. Hopefully you're not with us right now because he actually showed up. Let's go find out. I hate when people do that. I do. Okay, here we go for Kelly. So this new guy, Brandon, into your life, he's being distant as heck, right? And he's not really replying back when he's supposed to, and you guys are supposed to hang out tonight. What's going to be happening? Okay, you're kind of feeling like you're stuck. You're feeling like you're limited into something over here. No, you're feeling disappointed, sweetie. You're wondering, why is the work not really being put into it? Okay, this Brandon guy is being completely and horribly immature altogether, and this is going to bring conflict. It's going to bring an argument. Lovely. Oh, there's our beautiful Kelly. All right, Lilith, scratch that off, my sweetie. Okay, new guy, Brandon. I like Brandon. I think Brandon can be good for you, Kelly, but Brandon is being horrible at this moment. I feel as though Brandon is being scared. Brandon is being immature. And I don't quite feel as though he's going to be reaching out towards you. I don't feel like you're going to be seeing him tonight. I don't. Either going to be hearing from him tonight and he'll tell you that you guys are not going to meet, or he will contact you. There's no doubt about it. But it could be tomorrow to tell you some type of bogus kind of a reason why you guys did not meet, because he was too afraid and he was too mature and he's a little bit too worried about what exactly it is that you want out of the relationship, and he's just kind of scared is basically what it is. Yeah, he's being immature and you want to pull your energy back. He's being horribly immature. He is, sweetie. And he's going to come out with some type of an idea. And I'm seeing arguments. I'm seeing conflicts. I'm seeing that you're not going to put up with this crap. And good for you for not putting up with it if you don't want to, sweetie, honestly. So I'm going to say I don't feel like you're going to be seeing him tonight. I feel like he is not ready to be into a relationship or into a committed relationship. He's on and off and on and off and on and off and not quite ready to decide himself because he's just so afraid about what a relationship and what love can actually be that he's a little bit onto the side. So let me go see what his feelings are. Are you going to be seeing him tonight? I'll say no. A conflict will be coming from it. Maybe you'll actually end up breaking up with him. But let's go and see. What is he currently feeling what is he feeling towards you at this moment? I'm going to go and check that out. So what is he currently feeling towards you? For Lilith and Juanson, 10 will be the cutoff for tonight, my lovelies. Okay. For the moment, what I can actually see over here is this is a period of transition. It's a period of contemplation. He is contemplating this relationship. He is contemplating you. He is contemplating what he needs to do. Does he follow his heart or not? He is thinking about you. There's absolutely no doubt about it. He is holding on to you also. Absolutely no doubt about it. But I feel as though it is more passion, it is more desire, and less love or commitment. Now, the fact that it is more passion or desire and less love and commitment, and he thinks that you want love and commitment, is actually bringing in the conflict, which is why he's not necessarily there at this moment. Thank you, Lilith and Juanson. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, sweetie, his current feelings towards you is a great interest with a lot of passion, a lot of want, a lot of desire, but no real necessarily commitment into the future. It's just not something he's looking forward towards. I mean, I'm going to say if it does end up knocking at his door, he'll take it, but he's not looking for it. Now, does Brandon just want, oh, there you go. Does Brandon just want passion with you? Yes, he does. He does. That's all he wants. He wants a good friendship. Let me put it that way. He wants sex and he wants the benefits of it, but doesn't really want anything else that goes along with it. Kind of sucks, right? I know. Is that your new deck? No, it's not. It's one of the, honestly, Paula, around my desk, I have, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have about 80 decks onto my desk. There's a lot of them that call out to me, and when I have a question, it calls out to me, so I grab it. But no, it's not a new deck. I have at least 80 of them just onto my desk in front of me, if not 100. Hello, beautiful Simran. Nice to see you, sweetie. Okay, so I want to go and over here. I'm going to go and validate. Does Brandon really just want passion with you? Oh, Paula, I must have about at least 300-400 decks, my lovely. I do. I have at least 100 of them that I have. No, not 100. I must have about 80 of them that I purchased but never opened. They're just right behind my screen here, and I've never even touched them. They're just there in the cellophane paper, not even opened. Oh, I have a lot of decks, sweetie. I've got them hidden all over the place. Got them into the drawers. I got them into my library. I don't know where to put them anymore. All right, so let's go for it, and let's go and see. I know, Apollo, I got quite the collection. Okay, and I'm going to say, Paula, it's an addiction. You just want more and more and more and more and more and more, right? No such thing as too many decks. No, it's like there's no such thing as too many crystals or too many potions or too many herbs. Or too many wands. There's no too much in tarot, Paula. It is what it is. It is beauty. It is passion. It just calls at you. You got to take it. So, my dear Kelly, does Brandon just want passion with you? I'm going to have to say a yes for the moment. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for abundance over here. We're almost looking for somewhat of like a secret kind of a love affair where nobody really knows, but we just kind of meet each other up and our friends don't really know and we just have great sex. This is what he's looking for, my beautiful Kelly. I know, right, Lilith? I know. Seriously, it is what it is. Yes. I can't get enough of it. Decks, crystals, I don't even know. I don't know what to do with them anymore. I've got crystal balls all over the place. I've got turntables with moons. I've got the whole deal. And every single time I go out and I go into a shop and I see things, I must purchase it. It's like the devil is telling me, buy me, buy me, buy me. And I can't live if I don't have it. Yeah. That's it. That's what happens. You just get it. When you get stuck into that world, it just kind of absorbs you completely. The power you have when you have that. Let's never, ever, ever actually underestimate the power of a deck. A deck well used, a deck with its beautiful energy put into it will tell you everything you need to know at every single moment of your life, and it will never lie to you. I know. What do you do with them? Let's get more. I know. Oh, I've got crystal necklaces. I've got all different kind of stuff, sweetie. I've got necklaces. I've got stones. I've got the whole deal. You ask for it, I've got it. I've got amber. I've got whatever it is that you want. I have it, sweetie. All right, so let's go and find out over here. Did you get the job at United Healthcare? I did. You did your virtual interview. It was a virtual interview. Ooh, that is interesting. It's a little bit less stressful, isn't it? Let's go find out. I don't know. For me, it would be less. It would be less. Less stressful. All right. So, did you get the job at United Healthcare and you did your interview? I know, everything is possible, right? You could, Kelly. Go for it, sweetie. My gosh. Go for it. Shoot. I'll answer that one and give me another one. Go for it, Kelly. I'm still going to answer that one. So, did you get the job at United Healthcare? Because you did go for it, right? Things are going to be going really, really quickly. 4 wands, a beautiful milestone, hopefully, over here. A little bit of a conflict, fresh inspiration, mental conflict. I'm going to be taking out another deck. I'm getting yes and I'm getting no. I'm getting like there's something that is a little bit stopping for some reason. So Let me take out another deck and let me go and figure this out. Let's go see what it has to say. Oh, please go for it, my beautiful Kelly. Post out your new question, but I will still answer the other one, my lovely. I would never leave a question unanswered. I will check that out, my lovely Kelly. I will. Okay, Ace of Swords over here, Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to have to say, for some reason, beautiful, and this is what I want to validate, because into my last pull of cards, I did have some pluses and I did have some minuses. I know that they liked you. I feel like you could be really, really quite good. I just feel like somebody more qualified is going to be coming upon, somebody maybe who has more experience than you. So hopefully things will change. Maybe hopefully the person that has more qualifications is going to ask for different criterias and they're not going to be willing to give it to them. I don't know, but I'm going to say for the moment, I hope that that is what happens for you. But I will say I feel like it is more of a no. Not that your interview did not go well. I feel like it went really, really well. I just feel like there is somebody else who might have a little bit more of qualifications altogether into this. So don't give up, okay, my lovely? And you are wondering, is Brandon seeing somebody else outside of you? And then we're going to go and see for Gemini. And then I'm moving over to MS and Maria. Paula, no. Yes, recharge them, absolutely, because they will change colors on you. They will do a lot of different things depending on what's going on into your life. To wash them with sea salt, no. Recharge them is absolutely perfect enough. No sea salt necessary, sweetie. Let them sit by the moon. Yes, let them sit by the moon. Let them sit by anything that is a crystal, anything that is of selenite. May it be small, may it be a big selenite. It doesn't really matter if it's a tower. Selenite, perfect for crystals to never forget. I've got you, my beautiful Maria. Okay, so let's go and see over here, Kelly. Is he seeing anybody else? Yes or no? Okay, I don't know if it's good news for you or not. I'm actually going to have to say for the moment, I do not believe as though he is seeing anybody else. So I will say a no onto seeing somebody else. You lost your old job, but you also started your business. I know, you've been trying your business, right? You have like two of them at the same time. You put your crystals in... Wait, hold on. You put your... Oh, you deleted it. You put your crystals in flower pots, and then I lost it. I never really do the sunlight, Lilith. It's always about the moonlight or with selenite. I don't do the sunlight. You do it by the moon, right, Kelly? Absolutely, sweetie. All right, so let's go and see for your other question. You want to know how Gemini was feeling about you, right? Let's go and find that out. How does Gemini feel about you? And into the meanwhile, I'm just going to log back in to go get MS and Maria. And I do have somebody else through PayPal too. So I'm going to finish up with PayPal. I'm going to move on over to our beautiful Yvonne right after. So hold on just one moment, Kelly. I'm going to go and see how Gemini feels for you. I'm just going to log myself back in one moment. Okay. Okay. So, my lovely, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do that. And voila. And I also have our beautiful Crystal who is here. So let's do this. MS, Maria, and Crystal, followed out by Yvonne and Simran. So Kelly, you want to know about Gemini? I got you, my beautiful Crystal. Thank you, sweetie. If you want to, my beautiful Crystal, you can post your question right away. I have 2 other questions right before you, but then I will be right with you, okay? Hello, Sean. How are you doing, my lovely, tonight? It is nice to see you. All right, so let's go and see. Well, thank you, the beautiful Empress. Ace of Cups, 3 of Swords. What's happening with this Gemini, sweetie? Be careful with the Gemini. I don't know what's going on over here, Kelly. I need you to be careful with the Gemini, okay? Yeah. Here we go. And I'm saying being careful. Gemini has a lot of interest towards you. Gemini, though, is either interested in somebody else or is dealing with a heartbreak or something of this such, and we're feeling kind of binded. We're feeling kind of stuck. Whoever this Gemini is not free. Their emotions, their love, their availability to you is not free. They are not quite there for you. But they do have a lot of interest towards you, but they need to finish up whatever is going on over here in order to be with you. So I'm going to say, as much as we seem to be interested in you, we're not necessarily interested into a relationship right now, into making any action, because something is holding us back. Somebody is holding us back, actually, or pain or something in regards to love is happening over here that is blocking this person from moving towards with their feelings and emotions towards you. But whenever they're able to actually release this person and these emotions, then they will actually be available and wanting to have a pure and true relationship with you. This is somebody who truly does have some good and deep emotions towards you. It's not just about sex. So just be a little bit careful for that, okay, Kelly? There's somebody else's energy that is into this, and they're kind of caught up into it. I don't want you to be caught up into this whole system, into everything that is going on. I don't want you to be stuck into that, okay? I know. Oh, we could add OO next to it. So just be careful, my beautiful Kelly. As I said, this person is interested in you. Whenever they're going to be liberated from whatever is going on around them, whoever this is, then they do have good intentions for you. But you need to let them kind of get through whatever they're getting through before they actually start off with you. You felt something was off, right? It is my pleasure, my beautiful Kelly. Stay strong, lovely. You're absolutely beautiful. You're gorgeous. Your energy is absolutely lovely. Thank you for joining us, sweetie, and thank you for your... I swallowed wrong again. Seriously. Thank you for your patience, sweetie. I'm going to, as I am trying to get back my air, and I think it's back, I'm going to go and see MS, Maria, and Crystal. So what do we have over here for MS? So why did D not respond or like your beautiful messages yesterday on his YouTube video trip, right? Let's go find out. So we are with MS at this moment. Why did D not respond or like your beautiful messages onto his YouTube video trip? Maria, you're up next, my lovely. So what I can see over here, hold on, I am getting our Four of Wands, followed out by our Seven of Pentacles, also getting our Fool. You know what? It truly is over here, my beautiful. Why did he not respond? Why did he not like your beautiful message? I kind of feel as though he thought that you were not completely sincere into it. He feels as though you are feeling like he is doing something else, that he is doing risky things. He feels as though you think that he is interested maybe in somebody else, or that he's having fun with somebody else, or something of the sort. And this is why he did not respond. He did not actually believe into the truthfulness of your message. And this is why he did not. And at the same time, I do feel as though while he has gone onto this trip, I feel as though he was trying to keep all his energy towards it. I feel like he's trying to take this moment for himself. He's trying to have fun. He was trying to enjoy. He's trying to navigate through it as much as possible. And I don't really feel, yes, he's making this video. Yes, he is posting it. Yes, you would think that he would want to reply on back, but I don't really feel like he wants to spend all that time replying. I feel like he wants to live into the moment present, what he is doing and what he is living, and this is important for him. At the same time, as I said, I don't really feel as though he always necessarily believes of what you're saying towards the videos, because into the past, sometimes they're not always all that glorious. Sometimes you're not always all that happy about it. So sometimes he's a little bit wondering if you're a little bit sarcastic towards it or not. He's a little bit unsure, doesn't really want to create any problems or any conflicts. So he figures that if he just doesn't really say anything, that it's a risk to take, but he feels like it's going to end up being better. Thank you, my beautiful. Lady Nightingale, look at that. What a lovely name. Let me go and see over here for our dear Maria. What is going on for Maria? We still have in the super chat Yvonne and Simran. You guys are coming up really soon, right after. Hold on just one moment over here. I'm going to go over here. Okay, right. We have also, okay. Just one moment. I'm moving over to Maria. We also have, thank you, my beautiful Amy, and we have the Empress. So, okay, my beautiful Empress, if you could please post your question, lovely, go for it. And I'm going to be with Maria at this moment. So, just one moment over here. And do we have also our dear Crystal who has posted? Has Crystal posted her question yet? The Empress, you, yes, okay, I got you. Beautiful Empress, please do post your questions. Let me go and see that, sweetie. I know, Maria. I know that you're sad because you know that he's upset at you, but there's really not all that much that you can do with that. Hello, Ling the Aries. Nice to see you, lovely. Is he not all that interested in you? No, I am going to have to say I feel as though he is interested in you, but I kind of feel like he wants to. No, he is interested in you, sweetie. But I feel as though he wants to live what he is living at this moment, and then he is going to be fully open to have a relationship with you. But at this moment, he's really focused onto the adventure that he is on, and then he'll be able to move on to something else. So I'm going to say no onto that one. I feel like he is interested in you, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Crystal, for posting, my lovely. So, hold on just one moment, and this is, okay, hold on just 1 second, guys. Okay. Let's go and see over here. Just one moment. Okay, so I have MS. I'm moving over to Maria, then Crystal. And the Empress over here. I got you. So I have the Empress over here and I have Crystal. So you guys are different people. Hold on. The Empress is over there and Crystal is there. Okay, perfect. though. I have the Empress and I have the Crystal. Okay, I got you guys. So Maria, hold on just one moment. Okay. Let me go back over here. And Maria, when is Roberto going to unblock you on Facebook? What, right? And what did you do that made him so upset for him to block you last time he didn't block you? Is there any sign that you and him will be, be able to date again at least? Okay. So let's go and find out. So when is Roberto going to unblock you on Facebook? Okay. I feel as though at this moment, my lovely, the unblocking is not going to happen until somewhere around the 2nd, maybe even 3rd week of January. Now, the reason why he did not block you last time and he did this time, last time was a little bit like a, if you will, a first time. And now the second time, we're just a little bit more upset. Why? Because a lot of things kind of came into play. It was a situation all itself. There was, we were turned on. There was a lot of things going on, and we ended up not really being together and just kind of putting a lot of pause onto everything. So I will say all together over here, what did you do that made him so upset? Is that even though he did what you asked him to, you still wanted to continue upon something that he did not really want. And I feel as though he had told you like a couple times from what I'm getting. And yet we did kind of continue anyway. So I feel as though we were hurt, we were sad, we were frustrated within this. And this is why we ended up doing this. We don't really want to end up back into that type of a situation where we're feeling kind of manipulating. And this is what happened. He actually felt as though this was a little bit planned into your mind. Oh, I'll manipulate him. I'll have him bring him on home to my place. And then this will happen and that will happen. So what is, and I know this is not what you thought about at all. It's not something that you planned at all. But into his mind, this is what happened. You planned this. This is what happened. And this is the result that we are getting. Therefore, I'm upset at you because I believe that you're the one who planned all of this all together. And I don't like it at all. So for the moment, he's seeing you as being a little bit more as a manipulator. Now, you're a manipulator that he is highly attracted towards, that he likes an awful lot. So you do have a lot of good and positive points, but this is why he actually did balk you. This time, he felt like it was manipulation. Last time, he didn't really. That being said, is he going to unblock you? Yes, but somewhere into the month of January, somewhere around the 2nd or the 3rd week of January. Are you guys going to be able to date again? I'm going to say yes, but as I said earlier, it's going to be a little bit more somewhere into it's going to be pushed on forward, sweetie. Before we were somewhere into the month of January, we're moving more around the spring. We're moving more around March. So I'm going to say March, maybe even beginning of April, sweetie, before we're able to date again, because he really needs to gain your confidence again. He needs to know that what you're saying and what you want and what your desire is truly what it is, and that you're able to respect that and you're able to understand and follow what he wants and what he desires at the same time. He needs to know that you are willing to do that part, if you will, that you're able to listen to him. Remember, the key word over here is listen and respect his boundaries. As far as you respecting his boundaries, if you're able to do that, you're winning all the way through, aren't you? What's important for you is to continue to respect his boundaries. As long as you respect his boundaries, you get closer to him, my lovely. The moment you do not respect them, that is when he gets a little bit lost. That's when he gets a little bit kind of crazy into his old stuff, sweetie. But is there still a chance? Is there still something coming towards you? I'll say a definite yes, but you do need to leave it some time. I know it sucks, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my beautiful Paula. Thank you for coming on in and joining us tonight. I'm glad, Paula, that you went shopping today and you bought something for you. Do it again next week, sweetie. And come on in and see us more often, Paula. We miss you, sweetie. Maria, one step at a time, my lovely, one step at a time. At this moment, I'm going to go and see Crystal, followed out by the Empress, Yvonne, Simran, and Ling the Aries. So my beautiful Crystal, let's go for it, my lovely. And we also have our dear Amy, who is going to be right after Ling the Aries. So will you and Jay reconnect? Also, does he still love you? Is he happy living at his sister's house? Most likely not. You change your number, so is he going to try to reach your own number to contact you? Ooh, let's go see. Okay, so here we go for Crystal. Will you and Jay reconnect? The Empress is up next. Then Yvonne. So will you and Jay reconnect? Yes or no? Okay, are you guys going to reconnect? Yes or no? For the moment, what I can see is more of a no, my lovely. I feel as though we're not necessarily onto a resting side. We're not necessarily just kind of there seeing what's going to be happening. I feel like we could be reconnecting as friends. I don't feel as though we could be reconnecting as lovers. I feel like we have a great vulnerability towards you. But I also feel as though we kind of need to move on forward. I feel like we have a lot of illusions towards everything. There's a lot of vagueness altogether, and we're a little bit lost into everything over here, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say to you, my lovely, will you and Jay reconnect altogether? I don't quite feel so. I feel like more as a friend, but not necessarily as lovers. Does he still love you? I'm going to say he does still care for you. He has a lot of beautiful, deep feelings. But I feel as though his love has changed a little bit. I feel as though he is wanting more to have a love at a different level. Is he happy living at his sister's house? Let's go and see. I don't feel like he's never really going to stop loving you, my beautiful Crystal. I don't feel that. I feel as though he's always going to care for you. There's no doubt about that. I just don't feel like he wants the same type of connection that you guys had before. I don't feel as though he feels that you guys necessarily are meant to be together, that you are fitting anyways at this moment. Maybe it's just not the divine timing for you guys. But by being friends, the beauty is that if you guys are actually be able to, to be friends at some point, it could actually leave that opportunity to be together again or to reconnect as lovers. So if you're able to do that, I would say it would definitely be good. But as I can see over here, you change your number, you're saying. So let's go and see. Is he happy living at his sister's house? Yes or no? As I was thinking, it's a definite no onto this one. I do not believe as though we're happy. We're kind of feeling as though, you know what, we're a little bit of a charity case. We're not really happy. We're feeling like we're not into our own place. We're feeling kind of stuck. We're feeling kind of judged. Are we happy? Absolutely not. And you say you change your number. So is he going to try to reach your own number to contact you? Let's go find that one out. My beautiful Empress, you are up next, lovely. So you did change your number. Is he going to be trying to reach on out towards you? For the moment, I'm going to say no. I'm going to have to say a no for the moment. I kind of feel like we're leaving things be the way that they are. I feel like he is trying to look towards the future. He's trying to build towards the future, but I feel like he's a little bit clueless. I don't really feel like he knows where to look, what to do, or how to move on forward. So I'm going to say at this moment, he's completely lost. He needs to find himself. He needs to concentrate upon himself, his goals, his wants, his desires, and have nothing to do with love, everything to do with career, with him. And then he's going to be able to move on forward to reconnecting with you and starting other things into his life. So for the moment, I'm going to have to say no for the old phone number, my lovely. Thank you so very much, my beautiful. Sending you so much love, Crystal. The Empress, do you have anything coming up career-wise in the next few months? And question number 2, do you have any good romantic partners coming on up soon? Let's go and see that, my beautiful Empress. You'd have a beautiful name anyways. So let's go over here. Let's go and see this over here. And here we go. So we are with the Empress. I'm just going to go and reload the... Okay, so we are all good. We have Amy, who is going to be left into our super chats. So let's go and find out. Let me just go back over here. Crystal is there. And where's my beautiful Empress? I had you a moment ago. Oh, here you go. So do you have anything coming on up career-wise? Let's start off with that. And then we want to know if anything is coming on up in love. My beautiful Yvonne, you are up next. Simran, Ling the Aries, and our beautiful Amy. Amy, if you do want to post through my email, please do go for it. Otherwise, just give me one moment. When I'm going to be with Simran, it'll be time to post the questions. So what do we have? I'm getting over here the Hierophant, followed on over. Yes, okay. Cups are Knight of Wands. All right. So what is happening over here? Okay. I'm actually going to have to say, my beautiful, the Empress, do you have anything coming on up career-wise that could be really important for you into the following next months? I feel like there's a big decision that's coming your way. I feel like you're going to have to think about it. You're going to have to wonder about it. You're going to have to make your decision according to what is best for you. So yes, an important decision is going to be coming your way. It's not going to be necessarily something that you would ideally want. I feel like you want more than what is going to be offered towards you. But I feel like you're going to be able to come into some type of a compromise and you are going to accept it. So I will say into the following next few months, something is going to be offered to you. I feel like you're going to bargain a little bit, if you will, or do some type of a compromise. So things end up balancing out better for you. You will accept it and you will be happy with it. So better things will be coming for you within the following 3 to 6 months, anyways, career-wise. Now, is there anything new coming on in for you in love anytime soon? Let's go and find that out. We don't have our beautiful Carrie tonight unless she is being like a watcher over here. Or as she says, or somebody else. No, it's not her. YouTube. Yes, yes. Tash says that all the time. YouTube user, that she is a creeper. Oh, maybe Carrie is creeping us. I don't know. Are you somewhere here, Carrie? If so, we hope you're doing good, my lovely. It is kind of odd that you're not here tonight. So let's go and find out what is happening over here for our beautiful Empress. Again, I absolutely love your name. So any love coming on in. You've got abundance. You've got parties. You've got people. You've got places that you're going to see. You have some people who are going to be interested. Not going to be working all that much. Also, I do say a beautiful new offer will be coming your way. You might not like my answer. I'm going to say somewhere around the month of May. Yes, but you know what? It leaves you ample time to make things and have fun. Into the meanwhile, do whatever it is that you want. Get ready for this relationship. You're going to be meeting this person while you are out with some friends. This is somebody who is going to be offering something towards you. So they are going to be coming closer towards you. I feel as though they might be of the sign of Gemini. They are strong. They are good looking. They are everything that you want them to be into your own mind, sweetie. I do not feel as though they have been into the relationship. When they do meet you, they have been out of a relationship for approximately 6 months. Therefore, their past is done and resolved. All is good onto that side. No children, no nothing of the sort. I don't feel as though they're cheaters or they have anything really bad. So I will say somebody good coming on in for you, but somewhere around the month of May, my lovely. My beautiful Empress, sending you so much love and thank you for coming on in to see us. My dear Yvonne, what is happening for you? We will have success with WCA Company. Let's go see Tarot and Angels. Let's go find that out for our dear Yvonne. So will you have success with CA Company Tarot and Angel messages? Are you going to have success? Let's go and find that out. We're going to put a timestamp for Yvonne. Sometimes she's here, sometimes she is not. 1:59 and 40 seconds, please, for our beautiful Yvonne. Will you have success? I have absolutely no doubt about it. A lot of beautiful progress, a lot of happy, a lot of, yes, happiness, really seriously, happiness, goodness. I feel as though you're actually feeling really quite satisfied. You're getting what it is that you want. You're getting a lot of clarity, and you're really just kind of feeling complete into all this. So will you have success with the CA Company? I will say a yes at this moment. Let me go and give you some angel messages. Simran, my lovely, you are the following reading. At the same time, my beautiful Amy, if you are not sending out your questions by email, please do send them into the chat area. So, angel messages 2323. Seeing this number means that you are facing a period in your life that feels fearful, even a little bit uncertain. Do not shy away from facing these difficult situations, because they will build the mental toughness and fortitude that you need to overcome even more. Also, this is a message from your angels that you must see the true beauty in who you are. Recognize how much hard work and discipline you have put in, and give yourself a big on pat onto the back, because you know what? You absolutely deserve it, my beautiful Yvonne. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Hello, Crystal. How are you doing? Let's go and see Simran at this moment. Is R still Snapchatting or receiving Snapchats from other women? And are the snaps innocent as he says they are? Does he only love you as he says that he does? Let's go and see for Simran. Again, my beautiful Amy, if you have not posted, please do post. And instead of saying it, I'm just going to go and check it out. Is what I'm going to do. Yeah, here we go. Thank you for that post. Lovely. And thank you for posting, Amy. Now I saw that you posted them, so I can stop harassing you, sweetie. Hello, Crystal. How are you doing? Simran, is R still Snapchatting or receiving Snapchats? Let's go find it out. Is R still Snapchatting or receiving Snapchats from other women? Thank you so very much, my lovely, beautiful Lilith. All right. Hello, Vickulicious, sweetie. Long time no see, sweetie. So is R still Snapchatting or receiving Snapchats from other women? Yes or no? Well, you know what? I'm actually going to have to say, do we receive some? I will say yes, we do receive some. I don't believe we receive a lot, but we do receive some. So are we still Snapchatting or receiving? I will say a yes onto that one. Now, are the Snapchats innocent as he says that they are? Are the snaps innocent as he says that they are? Yes or no? I'm actually going to have to say it is a yes. I don't feel like he's playing any games with you whatsoever. What he is saying, it is truly honest. I know you still don't like it. I know that you'd prefer that he just wouldn't use it altogether, right? And I get you. I wouldn't want my man playing around with Snapchatting neither. But I will say to you, my sweetie, that I feel as though it is innocent. I don't feel like he is doing anything whatsoever. So I'm going to say it is good. Are the snaps innocent? I will say yes. And does he only love you as he says that he does? So does he love you as he says that he does, and that he only loves you? I'm actually going to have to say yes. I feel like he is just kind of ready to battle up a war if necessary for you, sweetie. He does love you, and he does not seem to be interested into anybody else. So I'm definitely going to have to say he's willing to do an awful lot of things for you. He does not want to lose you, and he's not going anywhere. So is he saying the truth? I will say yes, my lovely. So good for you, beautiful. You do have somebody who does truly love you so very much. I know you don't like the Snapchats, and maybe at some point you'll be able to get him to delete that altogether. But for the moment, know that he loves you and know that he's not cheating on you, sweetie, and have yourself the most beautiful dreams or the most beautiful day with that in mind. They really do, don't they, Vickulicious? It's crazy because we all look at social media and we get caught up into it, don't we? And we get caught up into our illusions, into our thoughts, into everything. We think, oh my God, what are they doing? Or who is this person? What is that person? What is going on? And so on, so on, so on. It becomes like a horrible, vicious circle. It does. I get you, Vickulicious. I agree with you. Ling the Aries, followed out by my beautiful Amy and Crystal. So Sunday normally you meet, but he didn't text to meet. Did he pick his kids? Did he pick his kids to class? What is he doing while waiting if kids go to class? Let's go see. Actually, I know, right, Simran, sweetie? Have yourself sweet dreams. Do not worry about it. I know, Vickulicious. It brings chaos, honestly. And, anything. I'm not going to mention any social media. We all know what these social medias are because we all, at some point, utilize them. But they're not good for us. Honestly, they don't do good for us. They just don't. They don't. They create fears. We think we're getting more information, but what we're actually getting is negative thoughts and emotions and fears that just kind of paralyze us than, just the good old phone would do. Ling the Aries, you say, yeah, you meet when he sends his kids to class normally. Okay, I get you. This is where the question is coming from. Simran, thank you, lovely. So much love to you, sweetie. So Ling the Aries, Sunday, normally you meet, but he didn't text to meet. So did he pick his kids' class? And what is he doing? Seriously, Vickulicious, in the old time, all you had is a phone. Either you pick up the phone and you call, and you wonder why is he not answering, or why is she not answering, and that's it. Now we can create whole movie scenarios into our mind. Who's this friend? Who's that person? That's new. Why did they like this? Why did they like that? Hey, somebody else added on. What is that all about, right? I know. We can create ourselves a whole horror movie into our minds. Seriously. It's a crazy world. It is meant to connect us more, but I kind of feel like it disconnects us more than anything else. Yeah, let's go see Ling the Aries. So you say that usually he didn't really call you. What is going on altogether? I'm actually going to have to say over here, my beautiful, I do not feel as though they actually went to class. I don't know what this class is. I don't know if it's a sporadic kind of a class or something. I'm actually going to have to say that he did not call because I don't feel as though they are actually going to this class. I feel like he's going to be doing something with his kids. He's going to be doing something else with his kids. And this is why he did not call you up, my lovely. And this is why, he's actually going to be doing some type of an activity with the kids. So something new, some type of a new opportunity, and they're going to be doing something together. And this is why he has not called you. And this is why, you guys are not meeting on up because he's actually going to be staying with his kids. So he's doing some type of an activity with them, sweetie. Art class normally, right? Yeah. No. Let me go and take out some more cards just to, kind of double validate the whole thing. Yeah, universe. Oh, yes, it is. It is. I have 10-11. You got 1 hour more than me, my beautiful Ling the Aries. I've got 22-11. And let me go see if the lady is involved into all of this altogether, right? Okay, personal, transitional, together, financial, regret, a certain failure. I'm gonna have to say most likely yes, the lady is involved into this. I feel as though the lady is actually the one who decided upon this activity altogether. So this is why we're kind of retreating, and I'm going to say that we do have some sadness. We do have a lot of regret over here from not being able to meet up with you, sweetie. Yes, make your wish, Ling the Aries. I know what your wish is. um, it does. It really does, doesn't it? It makes you overthink. The paranoia is going to kill you. It will, Vicky Licious. It's crazy. I go onto Facebook. No, they're not on holiday. What I meant by retreat is that he's feeling sad. He's feeling sad that he's not able to see you, sweetie. I know it's your only wish, my beautiful Ling the Aries. When I say retreat is I feel as though it's, he would prefer to go with the normal routine. I feel as though he's going to be missing you. He's going to be feeling sad. I feel like he would prefer to do what he usually does instead of doing this. And that's what I meant by that, my lovely. Oh, I'm careful on all of my Facebook and my Instagrams. Honestly, I follow I don't know, maybe 10 different people on Instagram, and that's it. And really, they are like singers or people like that. They're not people that I'm in, that I have any close relationships with. So I can't create myself any problems whatsoever. But Facebook is a different story because, you see your exes, you see, people that people that you like, you see your friends, and you make yourself all different kind of stories. It's a crazy world. It is. Do I know when you and him are going to be together? Let me go see Ling the Aries. When you say be together, do you mean be together as a couple with nobody else? Or just one is the next time you guys are going to be meeting each other? You do like to show yourself off, Vicky Licious. Oh, my lovely. You're adorable, sweetie. I know. I've got it. I've got it because of, I've got it because of, I don't know. I've had it for years, kind of like you. Honestly, I kind of like the Facebook. I don't know. They're not YouTube shorts, but whatever the heck they are, I like them. They're interesting. And that's that. And, my friends are on Facebook and I don't see them all that often. So I kind of connect with them like that. It's my only reason. No other reason. Facebook is the devil, isn't it? It is. It is the devil. It is. It's got a lot of shit going on with it. Honestly, it does. It's a crazy world. It's got everything. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, as a couple. Okay, Ling the Aries. Thank you for precising to me, sweetie. I don't see you guys as breaking up, but I don't necessarily see you guys as being a couple. I'm going to say for the following 6 months. So at least for the following 6 months, I'm going to have to say a no. And I know that sucks. I know you don't like my answer again, sweetie. I know that you don't. But I got to say it because if I say 2 months and you're not together, you're just going to be upset at me. And I don't want that happening. So I'm going to say most likely not until the fall, sweetie. And even in the fall, it's a little bit of an unknown. It's really up into the air, a great big interrogation mark. Honestly, I feel as though he doesn't really want to be in the situation that he is in, and he loves you more than anybody else, but he is unable to leave the other side in order to really just be with you. So there's a lot of complications. There's a lot of things going on. I don't see him leaving the other, but I don't see him leaving you neither. So I'm going to say I don't necessarily see you guys being really just both of you guys together. I see it being complicated for quite some time, sweetie. I don't want to give you a time because I don't see any. Let me know, beautiful, if there's anything else I can do for you. But you know what, the length of the Aries, things can change so very quickly. It's absolutely amazing. They could have a fight and, you know, things could change altogether and the lady could no longer be there. So things really do change quickly. Let me go and see over here. I know, sweetie. I want to tell you good things, but I don't want to lie. So I'm going to say he loves you. He holds on to you. He loves you more than he loves the other, but he's not quite ready to be with you at this moment. I know, sweetie. Let's work upon it, sweet. Vicky-licious. Feel Leo's feelings towards you after reconciling again, right? He's been opening up more, but he's a little bit guarded. It's kind of funny that we were talking about analyzing things, Vicky-licious, because I kind of feel like you are over-analyzing and he is over-analyzing things also. I feel like he's driven by a lot. Anything that is money, anything that is financial is really kind of driving him and pushing him up forward. There's a lot of anxiousness. There's still a lot of stress going on. I feel like he does still want a little bit of independence. So, I'm going to say this relationship is going to continue to be a little bit complicated. I feel as though we are a little bit emotionally drained, not quite ready for a long-term relationship yet. I feel as though we're a little bit looking to fill the void because we care for you and we do want to be with you. And I know that you care for him and you do want to be with him. But at this moment, I feel as though we don't really know what is going to happen and what we should do. But we're kind of comfortable into the place that we're in, so we're going to navigate through this, but with no great direction. It is my pleasure, my beautiful Vicky-licious. That's what I'm seeing for the moment. Yeah, he has a lot going on with his family and everything, right? I know, he's got a lot going on, and his priority is just not love right now, but he is feeling comfortable. He is feeling well with you, and this is why he is continuing to this kind of way. But if you do feel as though he's a little bit distant and he's not quite always there, but this is why he's still a little bit into that phase of I'm not quite ready for the relationship, but I do want to hold on to you. So I say keep on working towards it. Put as much as you can. He's going to do as much as he can. And let's see how far this brings you guys. Sending you so much love, Vicky-licious. It was lovely to see you again into the live tonight. My beautiful Amy, followed out by Crystal. Amy, let me go and find you a little bit higher up. Where are you? And here we go. That's 3 of 4, 1 of 2, and where's 1 of 1? Interesting, Amy. Okay, I think I missed something somewhere. Hold on. Okay, it was not 2, it was 1 of 4 and 2 of 4, but 1 of 4 had nothing. Okay, let's go see. So, should you stop texting and not be available all the time? You text so he would feel loved, right? And you're available to me because he can't, and pull both separate. Oh, okay, it's a 1 and 2, they're both combined together. I get you. Okay, let's go find out. Should you stop texting? Should you stop texting? If you're able to do so, I'll say yes. Why? Because if you stop texting, you're actually giving him the emotion that, you know what, whatever happens, happens. That it's not you holding on to him, and whenever he wants to see you, he's like the God and everything is going to be possible. So you're actually kind of switching the power up a little bit over here. So should you stop texting? I'm not going to say completely stop texting altogether, but maybe text them once a week or once every 2 weeks. Oh, hey, you've been distant, or I hope you're doing good. You know, you know, send me a sign whenever you're ready or whenever you would like to meet up or whenever you want to talk. But nothing really all that much more, sweetie. So should you stop texting? Not completely, but a lot of it, yes. Keep it to the bare essentials. He knows that you're there for him. But the less you're going to be available, the less that you are going to talk, the more he's going to be worried, the more he's going to be afraid of losing you, the more he's going to want you, the more effort he's going to put towards getting you closer to him. And that's what you want, isn't it? The more you give, he knows that you're there. He doesn't have to do anything. If you give less, he's going to have to work towards getting you. And he doesn't want to lose you, so he will put the work in. Should you not be available all the time? I'm actually going to have to say to that one, it's a little bit of a scary kind of a thing, because whenever you're not available, he kind of gets hurt and he gets afraid and he gets worried and he gets completely upset and doesn't really talk with you all that much, right? But he needs to know that, you know what, you can't always be available. You're not a call girl, my sweetie. So I'm going to have to say, yes, don't always be available, because he needs to learn who the new Amy is. Who is Amy? Amy is somebody who is working towards her love life, towards her happiness, towards her career. Now, it is not about, hey, I want to meet up. Do you want to meet up? Let's meet up at that time. No, it goes both ways. And he needs to learn that if you guys are going to be into a relationship, even if it is at a distance, that you need to have that agreement. It goes both ways. If you're not able to meet, don't be upset at me because I can't meet you because I'm going to work or I've got something else. I'll meet you at another moment. I still love you. I still care for you. I'm just going to meet you later on. He needs to understand that he is not the great boss into everything. He needs to move down off of his pedestal a little bit, because you are allowed to move on up onto that pedestal, sweetie. And don't let yourself be taken by anybody onto that, okay? And so that's what I have to say. So should you be available at all times? No, absolutely not. Like, he's not available at all times, and he doesn't feel bad about it if you want to meet up with him and he just doesn't respond, or he just kind of stays onto his own side. It goes both ways. This game goes both ways. And you say you're available to meet. I know. So let's go and see your other questions. What do you need to know on what are his thoughts of Amy? What is he thinking with you? Well, let's go see what it is that you need to know. So what does Amy need to know right now? My beautiful Crystal, you're up next, and we're going to finish up these readings tonight with our dear friend, Juanson. Juanson, who saw Elizabeth, but Elizabeth was way too far. Ooh, that is Elizabeth. She's always working way too far from you. So, what do you need to know? You need to know at this moment that he is into a lack of direction. He's in lack of self-control, doesn't know what, it is that he wants, doesn't know exactly where he is going. He's trying to put his life back together, but things are complicated. He's actually trying to escape ruin altogether. What you need to know is that you need to continue onto your path and what is good for you, okay? So what do you need to know? He's trying to make his life better as possible. But his life better as possible for him is to return to the normality, to return into the house, and to still have you onto the side. That is normality. That is what he's looking for. So that's what you need to know. Basically, he loves you and he cares for you. But you need to know that what he's ultimately looking for is to return back to a place where he is comfortable and where things seem to make sense. And his thoughts for Amy. What is he thinking of you and with you? Okay. I'm actually going to have to say over here, he's self-evaluating altogether. He feels like it's unjust. He knows that he's not being fair with you, okay? He knows that he's not being okay. He knows that he is not being fair, but he doesn't really know how to do something else. He doesn't know how to be somewhere else and someone else. At this moment, this is who he is. And it's going to take some time for him to be able to transition, to be able to move, to be able to see things into a different light, to be able to see your relationship into a different light. At this moment, he doesn't necessarily see you into the way that you're seeing him. You see him as somebody who absolutely loves you. You love him. He feels that, yes, he does love you, but he loves the way that you are at this moment. How are you at this moment? You answer every single time that he asks you, and you're there whenever he wants to see you. Now, the true question is, if you're not always there whenever he wants to see you and you don't always answer, is he still going to love you just as much? Is he still going to be happy with that power that he has that is not 100% his? Because you need to have some power into this also, don't you? It goes both ways. So his thoughts for you, and what is he thinking about you at this moment? He thinks this is the most perfect relationship altogether. Whenever he's not able to have anything happening onto the other side, and whenever he feels like he wants to see you, he can see you. It is the best relationship ever. There's no strings attached. It is just fun. It is just pleasure. It is passion that is being reawakened within him. So you are that perfect relationship into his mind. But for you, it's completely different. So this is where you guys are going to have to work upon it into the future. But what is he thinking about you at this moment? You've got the most perfect relationship ever into his mind, because you're always available, you're always there, you're always loving, you're always nurturing, and you're always so non-judgmental, sweetie. So you're really the perfect partner for him. Let's go and see over here for Crystal. If you stop texting him and you're a little bit harder to see, he's going to be a little bit upset. Will he be able to adjust? Absolutely. But is he going to be a little bit upset and a little bit distant? Definitely. So you're going to see a little bit of a difference, but it's normal. If you don't have any resistance, it's not normal. So you will have a little bit of a resistance, but because he loves you and he cares for you and he does want to see you and he does hold on to you, he'll actually be able to move on forward towards it. He'll be able to pass over that obstacle, and that obstacle, that new way of seeing things, is going to be the new way of doing things, which is so much better than you just kind of obeying to what it is that he wants. Crystal, will you have a good time tonight with Darren Aries? Ooh, let's go and see. Watson, you are up next. So, Crystal, are you going to have a good time tonight with Darren, the Aries? I love Aries. I do. I'm an Aries. We're so stubborn. But, Crystal, we can be so much fun. Okay, so are you going to have a good time tonight with Darren, the Aries? Let's go and find out. You have to work towards an Aries. You got to tweak an Aries is what you got to do. Okay, so are you going to be having a good time? I'll say yes, but not quite a good time as you would like to have. So I don't know what kind of a good time you would actually like to have, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be nice. You're going to have some great celebrations. I feel as though good things are going to be coming your way. But for some reason, there is a little something that is a little bit bothering me, though, sweetie. Are you going to have a good time tonight with Darren? It is a definite yes. I also even kind of feel as though you guys are going to be moving towards like somewhat of a different level. You're going to be moving a little bit further off. The only thing is, I kind of feel like you might feel, as much as things are going well, you might feel like there's a little something that is off. You might feel as though he's a little bit maybe disconnected at first, or a little bit distant. But then I feel as though things are going to get right back on track. I feel like you're going to have a great date, sweetie. So I say go for it. Live the life with Darren tonight, sweetie. Have as much fun as you can, and come back and tell us if everything went well, sweetie. Crystal, you're going to have a really good time with Darren tonight, sweetie. Enjoy yourself, my lovely. Yes, a good evening, Carrie. Nice to see you. We were talking about you earlier, hoping that you were okay, my lovely. And let's go and see over here for our dear Juanson. Crystal, if there's anything else, please let me know. Juanson, you are the final reading of the night. What do we have for you? Lovely. What is this? Hold on. My little boy is so cute. He just keeps sending me all different kind of messages. Poor guy. He's got a sore throat tonight. Okay, so okay, that is good. Let's do that. And Watson, here we go. So yeah, Elizabeth was there, right? You saw her. Did she see you? Oh, you don't know if she saw you. Okay, let's start off with that. Did she see you? Oh, wait, hold on. Crazy cards running away from me. So, okay. So you're not too sure if she actually saw you. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands. No, she did not see you, sweetie. No clarity whatsoever. No beautiful page. It is a definite no, no, and no. So, did she see you? That's a no. She did not. On her black flocks flowing as she walked. You're so adorable. Oh my God. I love the way that you have a perception of her and the way that you see it. I love to hear it. It is nice, Swanson. It is romantic, sweetie. Let's go for a generating and let's go and see what's coming on out. Could she be maybe giving some formation to this person, like some type of a training? Crystal, so much love sent out to you, sweetie. Have fun, beautiful. Oh no. Oh my gosh, Carrie. It is like a money pit, this thing. It is a money pit. Oh, I get you, Carrie. I get you, my lovely. Ah, sweetie. I have with the, I get you with all that work. Oh my God. From the water damage that we had into our house last week, the insurance, well anyways, the company came on forward and put some type of a, oh, it's a huge machine that sucks away all the humidity, so no moisture and nothing comes out from it before they actually destroy everything and make everything anew. And yeah, the guy came on forward and he's like, I'm feeling humidity somewhere else. I need to put it somewhere else. So they're coming back on Monday. They're making a new hole into my ceiling, into my upstairs living room. And we've got this machine. It's like, oh my God, it is horrific. It is so loud. It stops you from sleeping at night, seriously. And it's like an automatic, I don't know, it like stops every once in a while and it starts back again. But when it starts back, it sounds like somebody's slamming a door. Yes, anyways, I get you, my sweetie. I get all about the work and the chaos and everything that goes along with those modifications. I just hope that your actual stove actually ends up working, that you actually end up being heated, because it's about time. God, it doesn't matter what it is they have to do. They got to do it. Yeah, right? All right, Watson, what I'm going to have to say over here for you, my sweetie, is that I feel as though everything over here within work, well, work is boring. But I don't really see, I actually feel like you're going to be able to have a little bit of time off, even. Interesting, isn't it? So I'm going to say if you're able to have a little bit of time off, why not take it, relax, sing your beautiful heart away, sweetie. I want another Grinch cover. Oh my God, Carrie. Yeah, for $5,000, just fix it. No, this is too much. My God, it's never ending. This stove. It is friggin' cold for Carrie, and nobody is coming on forward. She finally has somebody who comes on down, and it just keeps costing money over and over and over. It's a horror story. All right, Haunson. So if you're able to take some time off, please take some time off, and please sing me some type of, I don't know, a Grinch story, or I got the DVD, I gotta watch it. One of my favorite Christmas movies, I'm cheesy, you may say I'm cheesy, but I watch it every year since I was a child, is a Chevy Chase Christmas Vacation. I find it hilarious. I got it on DVD. I watch it every year. It is that, Frosty the Snowman, of course, the old version. I gotta watch the old version of it, the one of before I was born. And the Grinch, I gotta watch those every year. They're like my favorites. So I'm gonna have to say over here, but around Christmas, right? Oh my God. Juan said, is she thinking about you? She is, but she's not knowing, how to start things. She's not knowing how to modify things. She's not knowing how to change things. So she's trying to be as disciplined as possible is what I'm seeing. She's also working more hours because, and this is why you're seeing her more, I feel as though she's trying to gather up more money. She's trying to save more money up. The other night, I actually started watching on Netflix. Now, my Netflix is weird as hell because I did not know that if I actually wrote that I'm, from a French area, that it would put everything in French. And I had no idea what it was. The other night, I felt like watching John Candy movies. And I was hoping that it was trains, automobiles, and I think it's planes. I don't know. I started watching it. I fell asleep like within 30 seconds, but I love John Candy movies. I do. That and what's his name? The guy with the white hair. Oh my God. Why do I have a blank? I don't know. Anyways, I love their movies. I'm so cheesy for old movies. Seriously. I'm what we say in French. I am very Caten. Yeah, I am Caten. So let's go and give you some messages over here. Let's go and find out. I know, Elizabeth. So let's go and see what I've got. Your angels are asking you to be open and to be willing to receive assistance from them, no matter how it manifests, and deliver your fears and anxieties over to your angels. Express gratitude for their abundant provisions, because they are bringing beautiful abundance towards you. Also, your thoughts, your wishes, and your dreams, they can be manifested, and your mind is just a beautiful, fertile ground to grow to the highest results that you wish to see into your life. So why not? Let's go for it, sweetie. He said the guy he knew sold us a non-working wood stove and had it out and ready to go, so you wouldn't find out. What the hell is that? Seriously. It's like you're in some type of cartel, sweetie, of wood stoves. That is absolutely horrible. That is so illegal and horrible. And they got karma coming up their butt, sweetie. That is horrible. Oh my God. I'm going to go and see a soulmate card. That is bad. Seriously, Carrie, you need to change towns. You need to move. That town is corrupted, sweetie. They got corrupted stove men. I've never heard of such a thing. Never, ever, 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 ever have I heard such corruption coming from companies and everything. That is horrific. That is abusing of people. Surrender all that no longer serves you. Let all that remains buried into your heart come to the surface and be healed. Let there be space for new energies to enter. A new beginning transforms beautiful darkness into a light. All right. Let's finish with the Hermit deck. I know, seriously, right, Lilith? I know, you want a warm green Christmas, don't you, sweetie? Actually, you just want a warm Christmas, don't you, sweetie? I am coming. Please do trust me. Oh, I love that, Lilith. Oh my God, you're such an angel. You do matter to me. I want you to know that you do make me want to do so many bad sexual things to you, Watson. I am imagining you absolutely butt naked. And I enjoyed the butt naked today. I usually don't put the butt one. Now, also, let's continue on. I need a little bit more balance into my life, and I'm with that beautiful Ace of Pentacles, wanting to be with you, thinking that you are the one that is meant for me, my dear. Gosh, we just need to make things happen. And that you're dreaming of a working stove for Christmas. Oh, sweetie. I know. And oh, right, Watson, the butt Christmas did it for you, didn't it? I don't know. Okay. I could add in a lot of stuff, but it's not YouTube friendly. So let just keep it as it is. Okay, so I'm going to go and see my son who has a sore throat and who wants a popsicle. So I'm going to go give him a popsicle. I don't know. My poor Matthias has had a sore throat. He hasn't been feeling all that well today. So I'm going to go and help him out. Apparently he put a love note or some kind of note onto my door. I'm going to go see what he did. And right before I do leave, I am going to check quickly over here what's going on for Carrie. Okay, sweetie? I know, Watson. We need to have like a live, just like me, you, and Lilith, and we can be so completely honest and take out sexy decks. So, Page of Wands over here. He's feeling a little bit more distant today, my beautiful Carrie, but he does love you so very much. He is thinking about you. Is he still thinking about that beautiful, loving relationship? Offering, wanting to marry you? Absolutely, my lovely. I have no doubt about it. Does he have some people who have been added onto his list? Most likely, yes. Maybe not all that much. Maybe 1 to 3. I don't feel as though he's cheating on you whatsoever. So I'm going to say for the moment, you are loved, you are cared for. He's a little bit distant, but nothing wrong is going on whatsoever, sweetie. There is no cheating, and he still has the most best and beautiful things for you. I know, right, Hanson, where we can take out like the whips and the handcuffs and the whole deal. Let's just do some manifestations over here also, right? Do a StreamYard, a private one, and then 18 plus, right? I know. And then we can even put in like some spells. We can have the candles and the passion, and we can have everything going on. Yeah. I know, right? I'm correct, right? I know, sweetie. But know that you're loved. Know that you're cared for, my beautiful Carrie. So don't worry about it, sweetie. I know, right, Lilith? We need to do like these private readings. Yeah. Where It is only us and our own lives and what's going on. Yes, I know. Let's get into sexiness. Let's go see what's happening to Lilith and Watson into my world. Let's go for it. So, my dear souls, I'm going to let you guys go because I got a date with Santa Claus tomorrow, and Santa is not David, so I'm actually going to see Santa Claus. I know, it sounds spectacular, doesn't it? And so, yes, my beautiful Carrie, know that you're loved. Know that everything is good. Lilith and Watson and everybody else, I love you guys. I am so grateful to see you guys every single day. You are like beautiful gifts and blessings into my world. Stay safe. Carrie, stay warm, my dear gosh. Stay warm. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Sweet dreams, everybody. Not even crickets chirping in your world. Okay, I'm hanging up now. Good night, everybody. Good night, my beautiful Carrie.